out here on the way to go meet the rest of the UK chapter of the NFAT. So yeah, we're out here just getting a little footage for MajorTV and
let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. If I don't talk to you, a treasure in this message, so I gotta drop a couple jewels. Did it for my people, need some guidance, and they seek it true. Tired of propaganda, and they sick of being lied to. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. So let's talk. So let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. Sharing knowledge like college, corruption and all the violence. We talk about all our problems, we turn our words into power. When all our heroes is dying, the media making them monster. Black leaders stripper, they honor like history, they rewrite it. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk.
Hey, my people, what's going on? This is MajorTV. Let's talk. How y'all doing out there? Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Good day, peace and blessings. How you doing, beautiful black family? I see so many beautiful people in the chat. Glad y'all came to join. I really, really appreciate it. 21 people viewing. I need 21 people chatting. I want to know what's going on out there. How my family doing? You got Karen Smith out here saying, amen. Karen, do me a favor. Hold your own finger on there and go all the way to the black hands. It look like the Caucasoid hands right there. You want the black prayer hands. Just hold your finger on it, just slide it across. Hit the black prayer hands. Pharaoh, what's up? Amen 100. First, black love. Yeah, what's up? How you doing? Leslie Smith, in fact, for life, one love, you already know. My people, SM Daddy 537. Hello, how you doing, my brother? I'm doing well. How you, love? Queen Dread 777. Peace and love. Shalom. Glad you can join my sister. Coletta Hill, good evening, my beautiful black strong family. How you doing? What's up? My brother Sean Kennedy in the building. Shalom to you, brother. Patrina Gentles. Shalom family, much love. Suit Major, thanks for your child of love. Stafford towards GMJ. I truly appreciate you. Brother, man. Keep pushing the good word. Thank you. Just doing my part, brother. That's all, just doing my part. Spiritual rising. Shalom, family. Shalom. You as well, spiritual rising. Glad you was able to come through. Omega Red. Shalom. How you doing, brother? What's up? Stephanie Themis. Shalom, family. Much love and blessings. My beautiful brother, know that you appreciate Jim J. In fact, for life. Safe travels. Thank you, love. Appreciate all that. And some. Appreciate you joining and sharing all that love and support, too. Afra X. Livingston. Walaikum salam. All right, it's be Arabic on me. Hey, I'm from Agua Tree. I speak English, unfortunately. I need to learn. This is Arabic, right? The kicking, huh? All right, I'm not going to say all that, but Rick Salam, brother. Glad you come through. Sister, I don't know, sister, brother, but Salam to you. Glad you're able to tune in. Appreciate you very much. Bro, down. Y'all got some hell of a name for real. Y'all killing me. What's up, brother? Major in the room, in the building. What's up? How you doing? Bro, damn, LLPRSZ. Y'all becoming some hell of a names on me now. I'm telling you. I'm gonna mess y'all names up. Pow. I'm gonna kill y'all names. Y'all better tighten up. Get something simple. Clean black things. Peace and blessings, Major. In the chat. We love it, clean black things. You always tune in. Appreciate you. Y'all in tonight. Pretty eye Shalom family. Man, y'all got a whole bunch of y'all I'm shouting out. Yeah, okay, it's getting big right here. All right. John Ashby, Black Power. How you doing, brother? Glad you're tuning in. Mr. Black Shalom family. Antoine R. Irvin. Hello. Everybody be first. You already know. My people in the building. Soul journey, light dawn. Peace and blessing family. Strong courage and brave. You already know. My sister Billa, Sister Sheila, rating roll. Shalom, peace and blessing to all. Salute to you, Major TV. Looking forward to hearing you speak on the topic. Hashtag last charge drive for GMJ. Hashtag just be black. Hashtag inflect globally for life. One love. That's what's up. Power Asu, I think. Thank you. Keep fighting for Jay. He is the leader of the current movement. Of course, gotta fight for the brother. Never seen nothing like that. The brother's dynamic. The brother's on fire. The brother got what we need, got what we want. We gotta ride with him. Salute to Broderick Berry. Salute to GMJ. We miss you, soldier. Miss y'all too. Thank everybody. I try to go all through y'all chat. I want to acknowledge my people because it's about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's really about y'all. You know, so I definitely want to make it known that I see y'all in the building. Those who drop your comments between y'all greetings, I'm gonna have to come after that, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta get the still rolling around. I won't be just messing around with a bunch of chats. I just want to let my people know I see y'all out there. I appreciate y'all coming in here. The stuff we gotta talk about, stuff we gotta get cleared up. Some of this stuff might be redundant. We probably already had said it, but we definitely need to get to it, you know what I'm saying? Shalom, Deborah, appreciate you coming in the building. King of the Great, tapping in. Thank you so much. Look, let's get to it. GMJ cannot be erased. Here's the movement. GMJ cannot be erased. He is the movement. GMJ cannot be erased. He is the movement. It's things going on, y'all, that we have to start paying attention to. And we have to understand the inner workings of certain things. You have to see how, you have to basically see and read between the lines of people talking. You have to read between the lines when you see certain actions, certain things did. And if a certain person is not mentioned, which is GMJ, something ain't right. And we about to get to that. Trust me. Super sticker, John Ashby, thank you. Appreciate you for donating and really helping out. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, brother. Look. Jay inspired everything that's popping right now. Jay inspired me. I won't lie, to start the channel, right? I've been doing my thing on the, I won't say DL, but I've been doing my thing. Anybody know me from New Orleans, Atlanta, wherever I was at Houston, always been a real one. Always was be first. Always was about my people. I love black people unapologetically, and I'm not ashamed of saying that. I have no problem telling a white person, Asian, Mexican, Latino, Arab, what have you. I love my people. I would die for my people. Once I became knowledgeable about self, once I went to study my history, once I went to understanding what had been done to us, all that bull crap I was taught that I thrived on, I thought was the ish, was a bunch of BS, right? That we was taught to hurt each other. We was taught to lie, steal, and kill, as opposed to loving, caring, and taking care of each other and looking out for each other. When you look at YouTube and how brothers still saying things about Jay, still mocking the movement. When you're mocking Jay, you're mocking the freaking movement. I'm not calling no names. I'm not giving no power to nobody. I'm just talking. Quietly, they're trying to erase the black man, the supreme commander of NFAC. GMJ, they're trying to erase him. They're trying to let him be an afterthought. Old news. But we're not having that today. We're not having that at all, because you know why? We will speak up. We will stand up. Because we have to worry about our babies. Too many times when brothers like Malcolm step up, it's automatic a crazy reaction from the black community. You expect the white community to act out. They thinking they everything. They this, that, and other. And black people just scared of just getting caught up in any kind of uncomfortable situation with whites where we feel like something bad might happen. It don't have to be physical. It can be something denying us or a way they may treat us. And you know they already treat us bad. And it's sad that when Malcolm came around, his own people was tearing him down. All in the media want to debate him. Scholars and everything. Locals and everything. They didn't discriminate. His own people in the nation was gunning at him. Undermining. Had complaints because he was bringing what? Order. He was putting that BS out. Don't say you one thing, you serve the Most High, you're doing that BS. Don't say you down with the struggling black people, you're doing that BS. Look, they did that, brother. They praise the brother now. The black community praise him, but they don't know how it was back then in the 60s for Malcolm. You fast forward to 2020, up to 2021, you see how Jay being treated, right? Jay inspired a lot of us. A lot of YouTube channels, right? Some of you movements, some of them. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I'm home, so hope Xfinity ain't playing with me. All the events, he ain't got so popular where you got people talking about him in the bad way because they have nothing else to talk about. That's how popular he is. Then you're a bad man when you got people talking niggas about you just for likes, subscribers, to make some money off you. It don't care if you tell a lie or not. Just gonna talk about you just because the YouTube algorithm say every time you say GMJ, people come in and want to know what's going on. People flock to hear what's going on with GMJ. And it's sad how people playing Jews in a very cruel, unusual, wicked way. And then it's obvious. A lot of Jews back then, you couldn't even see them. You didn't know to after the fact. History will tell you who did what and who said what. But these Negroes, they're front and center, you can see them. I mean, ooh, the game is messed up. They ain't have pride in what they do no more. They don't try to hide their hand and throw, you know, people throw their rocks and hide their hand. They ain't hiding their hand, they all out in the open. So GMJ cannot be erased. He is the movement. He inspired a lot of us in this chat, a lot of people that are viewing, a lot of people have YouTube channels, a lot of people that start these gum clubs and what have you. Jay inspired them. Jay inspired people in every city in this country, in different parts of the world, to not put up with the bullshit, to be able to address it accordingly and still be legal, right? But legal in the sense whereas you're messing me, I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to turn a cheek. I'm not going to be trying to call the police. I'm going to hold court right here. Because see, people understand when they say hold court right here. Look what it's saying, right? I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Y'all ain't hear me. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Something you have to have a cold coat right there. If you hold coat right there, you can be carried by 6. We talk too much. And when a brother come on the scene or a sister come on the scene saying this is what we got to do and they demonstrating it, what we do? We find reason to find fault and we find reason try to cool things down. They try to bring somebody in our space and say, well, hold up. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it that way. But when Jay came on the scene, Jay wasn't trying to have it. He wasn't trying to have it. He pissed off so many people because you know why? Like he said his own words, people don't like when you make things uncomfortable. He made it so uncomfortable. They got the eyes of whites, blacks, and everybody else. You got people that didn't even agree with this brother, not agree with this brother. You got people that's in the middle, but still understand what this brother trying to do. But you got those who just gonna play Judas. You got those who gonna just say and do bad things in the name of talking about this brother, just because you feel like you can do it. But the Most High gonna take care of them. But you can't mess with God people. You mess with God people, karma is something else. And I'm just bothered, yo. I'm bothered because too many of us are really trying to get on code or be on code. And there's a lot of us still trying to straddle the fence and not understanding what needs to be done. This brother got his comfort zone and confronted white and black America. Start with police violence, call it out in everything, risking his life. And what they do? They go put some bogus charges on him, dangle him in front of us, and play with this man's life. While this brother fighting for his life, you got people straddling the fence, ducking for cover, going and create this, going and do this, forgetting all about what the brother stood for, what it was about. Because if you really, really believe, if you really, really believed in the brother, you would never walk away. You would never left. You would never say nothing bad. You would never got to the point where now you want to do your own thing. Now we're going to do it this way. But mimicking a lot of stuff he did. We are at a point where there are some serious decisions we got to make. A lot of us already made the decisions. A lot of us on the fence. I'm trying to get those off the fence. Come on the right side of history. And it hurt my spirit to see how people talk, how people change up, how people act like this brother not even fighting for his life. This is ridiculous. How the hell you can be a part of any militia, gun club, or what have you, and knowing what they're doing, this brother, and you don't show no type of concern? You don't make sure that the people realize this is infringement, a violation on our basic constitutional right to carry and bear arms and to protest legally? How can we call ourselves black? How you can call yourself American if you believe in Second Amendment and knowing this bull crap? And we know what these white folks did in Michigan when that state capped with them guns. We know what these different white militias did and what have you. Because as a black man, they're going to look the other way. And for our people, it's even just worse because you were inspired. Even if you had a situation going on already. This brother got away. Black militias got national attention. And they got national attention, whereas what it was called, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, meaning that they was sick and tired of the BS that was going on with the police violence and making sure that we become armed, to have some kind of organization, in reference to militia, or be a part of, in fact, and stand against this foolishness. And then also focus on our community that's doing the same crazy stuff as for us, killing each other like we animals. That can't be no longer. But no, you always have somebody that know a better way, a watered down way. And like Queen Dread 77 says, scared, a scared way. You gotta realize, why you been worried about you say racist and institutional racism, you're racist and all this race. They concerned about hashtag turn word into action. They concerned about actually us really performing. And then whereas they know that these brothers and sisters ain't playing. And they act on it fast. And the funny part about it, made fun about where nobody else can step up. What you mean all these militias that was connected with INFACT and supported Grand MajorTvLetsTalk couldn't step up? So I guess all the recent killings since Jay been doing legal case, still for nobody to pull up. See, my problem is you can't say you love somebody. You can't do a pledge with somebody and break that damn pledge. See, when you're in the military, and I've never been in the military, never. They got barracks, they got prison. Military do all kind of effed up stuff, everything you can think about. And they tell all kind of lies to us, right? How people get killed, sexual abuse, rape, all that go on, right? But they keep it sealed, they quiet, right? And you can know stuff going on bad. Guess what? You'll never hear about it. You'll never hear nobody break rank and say nothing crazy. But out here, where we're supposed to be organized with the militia and gun clubs, a lot of loose lips. They say loose lips shank slips. Saying loose lips sink ships. Too much talking. Too much animosity. I'm gonna tell you, let's go old school. I'm an old head. Go in the backyard and duke it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. I can remember a Desire Project. Might have a couple of homeboys in that project. We either get into it, cuss each other out, right? Football, whatever. We'll duke it out, bloody up, not there, and then shake it off. God's my witness. I did that so many times, my little homies. And one homie come to my mind, one of the best friends, God bless the day, he dead. Me and him, he had on 2 big old rings. I'm talking about big old stupid rings. We fought, had one night, he had 2 black eyes. We fought like cats and dogs. I'm going to say about 10 minutes or what have you. We shook it off like it ain't about nothing. We didn't go around there, oh, I beat his ass, he weak. We took it like men, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the Desire St. Bernard Project, I would fight with him. And it was just a cold, just in the street, like, you know what I'm saying? As we got older, we ain't never around like, man, I beat Major ass, man, I beat man ass. We never got down like that. We know word get back. What's up, bro? You talking that shit was him. And we had that mutual respect. But you can't speak military and talk all this stuff if you act like you didn't read The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Like you didn't read 30 Strategy of War by Robert Greene. What it talk about is about strategy, deception. It's about letting your left hand know what your right hand know. Even when you outnumbered. There's ways, and I experienced this, where you still, you know what I'm saying, come out a victor. It's all a chess game. And I actually can play chess. But it just, it bothered my spirit. Because I want to believe all these brothers, all these different groups mean well, have good hearts, strong, beautiful brothers and sisters. But along the line somewhere, emotions got involved and people went to seeing things a certain kind of way. My suggestion was just to walk away, do your own thing. Because see, that's one thing about me. I will not talk no shit. I will not do anything if I can't back it up. That's Major speaking. He can put that on my life. It's just not me. You know, I mean, when people say on cold, there's a cold in the streets, right? But when I was young, I was the baby of a bunch of dudes who got arrested, right? I was a teen, man, 16, 17. Then everybody told with me, and I got beat up by the police. But the problem is, everybody, the code don't apply when pressure comes down. Pressure busts a water pipe. Like I said, when y'all learn about my story, y'all learn about me, y'all gonna be like, wow, dude, you was like crazy. You just, but that was my past. But I can talk about it. You know why? People know me today and be like, man, you come mighty a long way. Silent. It was rules. People like, man, you know what? Somebody told me, like, you know, I never heard nothing bad about your name when you was upstate and on the street. I said, you know why? I said, I represented. I played a certain game. I was lived by a certain code, and I survived. I can walk in with my head high because I understand that life do 2 things to you. It make you or break you, right? When I say life, I'm talking about experiences, things you go through, hardships, and when things are going great. Because when things are going great, you still drop the ball because you get caught up into that high life thing you got it going on. All the while, you may get disciplined by the Most High to humble you because your head gets so big, you don't see what's going on. And sometimes we're going to just be tested like Job in the Bible. See how strong your faith is in the Most High. But see, our problem today is it's too many me's and less we's. Like Jay said, we took the W out we turned to we took the M out me and turn it took the M, the W out we and turn it to M and turn to me. You know, and when it was flipped, that's what I see. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Let me get loud and clear that everybody's listening. Listen to me carefully. Jay will have his time to leave. And then the baton we passed on the next brother or sister. It's just his time and people understand it. He's not gonna forever live. He's not gonna forever leave. He's gonna have to go to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And do remain his days then to come back as another beautiful being. But to make a long story short, we worry about the right now and not the later. Think about your kids. No, think about your grandkids. Think about your great-grandkids. Think about your great-great-grandkids. Think about 100 years from now. That's what you got to think about. Because believe it or not, I told you, leadership is in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you're a leader. You're leading families. You know what I'm saying? You have your kids. You have your significant other. You have goals you set. Going to work, going to school, and coming back home. You're paying bills. You're buying a home. You're starting businesses or you have a business. You know, you're a leader yourself. But guess what? They have the leader, and then you have leadership underneath the leadership. That's why they say to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. A leader starts as a follower. A general just become a general. Last time I got a private, corporal, sergeant, lieutenant, major, colonel, general. Huh? It's levels. Each time I have leadership role. The private probably don't have a leadership role. We do probably 1 or 2 people, 3, 4, 5 people. Corporal be old people, sergeant be old people, lieutenant be old people, major be old people, captain be old people, major be old people, colonels be old people, generals be old people. And they got stuff like lieutenant colonel and all that. I understand all that. Different kind of sergeant. I'm just saying. But they are leaders. But guess what? That sergeant, 15 years from now, 20 years, not going to be a general. Go to proper ranks and what have you. And sometimes when you do something big and bad on the battlefield, you get popped all the way to colonel. You know what I'm saying? You get that rubber stamp. You show you're a true soldier. What I love about Jay reminds me of a general that he go out there with the soldiers, stand up in the middle with him. When gunfire take place, he ready to get his. We can also exchange gunfire. A lot of them will sit back and talk and purring fingers. He put boots on the ground too. He's not perfect. He's not. None of us are. But who cares? I told you, God intended us to be perfect. He intended us to be balanced. Because the world, everything is balanced by 2 forces. Man and woman, hot and cold, up and down, sun, moon, left, right. Everything is balanced. Too much of anything is not healthy. You know? But I'm going to be real with you. This is an eye-opener for everybody in reference to we read about, we heard about, what even Jay talked about. How are people really divided? How are people... And I'm not saying none of these people don't have good intentions. What I'm saying is sometimes people egos, sometimes people views, perspectives, and outlook change, right? It just see things different. And for me, I'm like, but it's supposed to be about the people. Why you and I fussing? It's about the people. What the people want true liberation. See, the talking, the spectacles, the events, that's beautiful. That's called networking. But you know what's even powerful? When we can demonstrate in a certain town and put a school, a hospital, a bank, grocery store, clothing store. Huh? We can create our own manufacturer and we create some stuff. That's beautiful. We have too many freaking great minds to be selling for a life that America told we should live. Like back in the days until way back, what black people couldn't be and could be, right? You know, right now we all over the place with all kind of titles, got a little money and blah, blah, blah. We still haven't, like Umar Johnson said, the 4 things that matter in the community. Grocery store to feed the people, school to educate the people, hospital heal the people, and the bank to invest in the people. Everybody got that but us. And that's something we have to focus on. So, again, we can talk about it all we want. We can do all kind of events and what have you. That's beautiful. That's nice. It's good to see black people laughing, smiling, changing numbers, talking about networking, doing this and doing that. But I'm gonna let y'all know. If you go to Nation's Line, save it every year. They do that every year. Every year, number of black businesses and stuff, networking and what have you. Go to Essence from in New Orleans. They do that. You know what I'm saying? All kind of business events with them. Black people got their own business, starting the products, what have you. Go to Health Show in Atlanta, all that. All that's that, right? Number black love, black power, all that. But the problem is we're struggling in each one of these cities. Yeah, Atlanta may be doing better than some cities, but like Umar Johnson said, they still struggle with the same problem that every other city struggling. They don't have the full things that make a community complete. We at a point in time whereas we have to just take 2 steps back and seriously realize what's going on around and what has to be done. We'll take 2 steps back and seriously consider what's really going on and really move aggressively towards fixing this. I'm going to open the phone lines if y'all want to call while I'm talking, and I'm going to let y'all come on and call me and what have you, because I just really wanted to keep the energy high, right? I want to keep the energy high, y'all. I really did. I really want to keep the energy high because there's moving forces out there right now. There's distractions. There are black people that just not focused. There are black people that showing so much hate, so much disdain toward this brother is ridiculous. I have a super chat 100 black rack, centralized, not neutralized, centralized, not individualized. I stress this quite often. Right, brother. Right. We have to really. This have to be a collective group effort. This can't be anything that we take for granted at all. This have to be a group effort, and I know we can do it. No doubt in my mind. So I'm gonna definitely open up phone lines. We're gonna get it popping. I want to hear from y'all. You know, I really want to hear from you. I want to know what's going on with you. I want to know how you feel about the state of the black union right now in reference to how we just don't want to get behind each other, how we just don't want to see that Jay presented. And the good thing about it, Jay had some great minds around him. He had some people around him. Where it went wrong, you hear this story, you hear that story, but in the day, for me, I just seen a lack of discipline, you know, and I seen the lack of brothers really getting behind Jay in a sense, whereas even though I feel like Yale control to him, a leadership, didn't really want to get behind him. But the funny part about it, there was love stuck, man, that most of the people was behind Jay. They was believing the brother and what have you. And after the situation happened with Jay and what have you, they don't like everybody was moving around and scattering and what have you. And then the same people that loved Jay originally were pulling these people toward them. And for it became all kinds of different fractions of different groups and what have you. And people saying things that's just not cool, you know what I'm saying? So I want anybody future-wise, you don't tear the house with them, you build the house with them. Let the outside noise try to do that. And you should always be prepared for it. Always. Y'all call in. I'm gonna go to some comments and what have you. I just want to have a quick live and talk to you all, you know. Trina Gentles, May 20 cold day for GMJ Kentucky. Get out, support Leader J. Do that. Peace, families. Major TV live. Who's calling? Where you calling from? Ooh. Hello?
Black, how you doing?
I can't hear. What's that again?
100 Black, how you doing?
Oh, what's up, 100 Black? How you doing, brother? What's going on?
Oh man, not much. I'm listening to you. I'm watching your head nod and everything like that, so I know it's you. Once again, I'm just taking on what you're talking about. I just hopped in, and I'm always going into Facebook. Like I said, I don't do television for the most part. You get enough television from people that watch television.
Right.
A lot of times they don't have the facts. They don't have the facts there because they're being programmed to hear exactly what the syndicated media wants them to hear. So when you tell them to check out YouTube, for some reason that's just not what they want to hear. They want to stay there and they want to sit up there and just watch that. The problem with us as people, I'm going to speak a little slower. I'm going to turn this down too. I'm watching on my tablet. Hold on.
Yeah.
The problem with us, I would say many of us, it's not just us. It's just that once again, okay, I was raised in the hood. From East Palo Alto, California, around 1987, I went to West Virginia. Stayed there for 6 months, got the hell out of there because I never knew that it would snow like it did there. It was like 4 feet snow walking it. Another some other thing, like it's a long story, but I went to Florida and they opened up with warm arms. So you got sisters and brothers there. And I loved it. All you get is love there in the South for the most part. You got your bad times, your good times, white and black, okay? But I loved it. I stayed there 26 years. I was born and reared here in the Bay. What I want to say with us is this. Majority of us that, okay, you can be woke and enlightened, but then not focusing, not meditating on what you're enlightened with or woke behind. Because there's a lot of people that know, but that's what they do, they know. You can talk to somebody and they'll talk to you briefly and shake their head, nod and everything like that and walk away. Yeah, they know. But what are you putting in practice? I mean, everybody can't do the same thing. Where's your path? What path are you going to follow? Okay, you're given a path. Okay, you don't have to show anybody anything, but they're going to notice the path that you're following. And somebody's going to experience what's been given to you to follow. Whether it's giving somebody $1 periodically. Okay, you say you're going by the Bible, 10%. Well, you're giving it to the church. You're making sure that you're giving your $10 to $1,000 to a church. Where's your money going? Well, I can tell you very much where a guy finally told me one day that made me think about even going to church for the most part. But what I'm saying is you have a path to follow. And what's happening here, brothers and sisters got a problem with as long as you're turning up, as long as you're in that junk frame of mind, as long as it's a hostess Twinkie or a party where she can turn her behind up and shake and jiggle and twerk or whatever it might be, as long as it's something sexual, as long as it's a feel-good moment, something temporary, as long as I can heighten your emotions in church. And then when it come down after church, you say, oh, the show was good church. And what points did you get? As long as that the keyboard player can hit that right note while the preacher is hollering, it makes you jump up and down and act a fool and run out. Each one of you will be happy with that nonsense for the moment. But then when it comes down to reality, it's just like a sugar rush. You went up and you came down. So what's really real? What do you really want? And see, with blacks, with us, as far as the YouTubers has been a good thing. And my brother, like I said, I call him a boy, but I didn't mean it in the way that racism would. I said, that's my man. Because, we've been saying that for a long time. But we check out Grandmaster Jay. Okay, that's the main man right there. Okay, like he said, your emotions need to be intact, need to be kept intact. Now, I know he came online and said a few things maybe he shouldn't have said, but they keep prodding him. So he had to say that. And I know that he meditated against that from that point because he held himself so together from the first time I caught him online in around back in July. So it was time. It was due that the time was due that he spoke the way he did. But I'm hoping that he builds a better spirit against that, because he came in when brothers had been on. I've been watching these guys, Tyree, whoever these guys now, these different guys in the chair, and they're sitting down. Well, I call them office chair warriors. They're sitting down. They got something to do. I've been watching them for years. They had plenty to say and plenty to do, but they did not step up. Grandmaster Jay stepped up. It's just like me getting in here, getting some brothers saying, look, he's stepping up there. That was just too real. And like I say, you can take it. People can take it as they want to. Brother man stepped up. And like I say, I support him 100%. But then my perspectives on various issues are different because, like I say, I have a path to follow. So am I NFAC? Most definitely. But maybe not official, but I'm out here. I don't care who's listening. I'm definitely NFAC. Okay? And if you want to cut the C out, I'm NFA. Okay? So therefore, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking around, man. Fuck that, you know? But I'm doing things in order because I learned something. If you really want to get ahead in the war, you have to be deceptive. And deceptive doesn't mean you do anything wrong, but you got to figure out a tactic. How are you going to get the word across? How are you going to get the spirit across? How are you going to get this across the next day? You don't want to do shit that's going to blow your thing within the moment of you doing it. And that's the problem with us. We like to turn up. We like to see something. We like to rah, rah, rah. Whatever happened to being silent? We did it back in the day. We were silent about our stuff. Harriet Tubman came through. Hey, if you weren't right, hey, you might as well stay there because this gun, guess what? It's not really for the white man, but it's for your cattle-killing ass. Understand where I'm coming from? So, I just wanted to let you know that right there. Like I say, get my thing all painted up so I can come online as a survivor.
Right. We definitely gotta do that show, man. I appreciate you coming in. I always know when you come in, you're gonna bring some strong, profound conversation, and I appreciate that, man. I think they do too. You know,
I hope to see you one day. Like I say, I'd like to get back to Florida. That's why I'm back here today. Like I say, you know, they used to be one of the rawest places you can be. But like I say, you know, since the times came through, like I say, people moved out of here. You know, housing boom came through. You know, so they moved out of the Bay. Bay was like south. It was like the southwest from the south. You know, so. It's not like it was before, but like I say, I hope to get back that way. I don't know which way I'll go, but like I say, in these times like this, like I say, I've never been afraid to go where I want to go because, you know, like I say, the universal creator, he makes everything right for me. So he'll make everything right for you. And everybody else says, I'm the real. Don't worry about, you know, crazy stuff like, you know, what you've learned in church and things like that. Because if you really want to know, everything you learned in church, for the most part, from the pastor, that you had to read a concordance and come back and say the same thing and make sure that you're saying the same thing that he's been taught in theological schools. Hey, that's Catholic, baby. Okay, that is the plan for them. You need to study beyond the Bible. You need to study a lot of things. Study to show yourself approved. You know, I'm going to get out of here and let you do your thing. Somebody else wants to talk.
All right, my brother. Take care. Be blessed.
All right.
Peace. Hey, man, that was a strong call. His brother always calling. Appreciate him. He's really solid, but I should have him on the show next week. Call if y'all have something to say. Y'all call him, let me know what's going on. Appreciate the love and the feedback. I see y'all hollering at me. I really appreciate that. I want to hear from y'all. Somebody call and let me know what's up. What's on your mind? How y'all feel? And what's going on with Jay? That's for what's going on with Jay. Y'all think he's getting the proper support and attention from the black community? Vince, I am. I believe we should do away with army ranks belong to the colonizers. We can come up with a better system like our ancestors did. I agree with that. We can definitely do that. You already know. Somebody call and let me know what's going on. I knew y'all dying to call me. Let me get this number off here. Y'all don't call. Y'all let me know what's going on. Because right now, I'm going to be real with you. We have to really fight to keep Jay's name alive. Right now, even though we know Jay lately been on different podcasts, radio stations, and what have you, and speaking, but not speaking too much about his case, but letting everybody know he's all right, letting everybody know what's going on with him, how he's still staying firm with his mission to liberate our people. And for me, that's just not enough. We have to do our part.
Battles.
To accept, press.
What's your name? Where you calling from, brothers? Major TV, you live.
Hey man, calling from Evansville, Indiana. This is boy Dejon Battles from Lone, man. Just calling just to see, you know, on the status of Grandmaster Jay, where his headset is of, you know, gathering our people and putting our people together, you know, to leave, you know, what is the situation with that. So I know a lot of people be trying to slander his name or not, try to keep him in the shadows, because, you know, average Americans right now are too scared to even, you know, or Black Americans right now are too scared to even organize ourselves as a, you know, out of fear. So it's hard, you know, to get people with the movement, but it's even harder to even get them to know about the movement just because, you know, you got people scared, you know. So I just wanted to call and ask a question about that.
Well, let me say this before you go to the phone. It's our job to give them recognize the movement. Not in words and action. Trust me, a lot of time when people see where I was at and see what I'm doing now, they quick to ask me, man, why you start doing this? What's going on? Blah, blah. See, when this show, we demonstrate what we doing. We're not just talking about it. We really out here, you know, taking care of our neighborhoods, policing our neighborhoods, creating business in our neighborhood, actually encouraging some kind of program in our community. We can encourage home ownership. We can encourage entrepreneurship. We can encourage keeping our neighborhood clean, you know, ridding ourselves of all that foolishness. But it's gonna take a team effort. It's not gonna be one person can do it. But I feel like for our people, too many times we talked. You had the Farrakhan's come through, the Jesse Jacksons come through. Yeah, a lot of people come through, man. And if you notice, they still exist, but not a lot have happened, right? Because there was a lot of talk, a lot of donations coming out the Black community money, and they never seen that money come back in the community. And that's what we're dealing with right now today, even on YouTube. You know, a lot of these brothers and sisters that's asking so much of the community, but not putting as much. They're just doing enough to make it look good. And I'm not saying that they're not contributing, but man, we need a major overhaul. That's an old way of doing things, and believing that we can just talk to them and they'll come around. So I hope that answers the question, man.
Did man. I'm also in the progress starting out to channel about this, man, because I'm originally from California, but I've been an Israelite my whole life, so it's kind of like this is the type of person I've been waiting on for, you know, to even get the message out to people, you know. You know, people like us been praying on this day for our people to actually wake up, not even to be waking about your identity, but waking about your current situation as a Black race, you know? So it's kind of like...
I'm listening. Hello? Hello?
Call from Khadija GMJ. To accept, press 1.
Shalom, Khadija on the phone with Major TV Live. How you doing? Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm good, Khadija. Baz, I'm sorry. Your line got tied up. I didn't hear you no more, and I answered this call, but I'm sorry. You want to call, you can call back. Hi, Khadija. What's going on, baby? What's up?
Hi, peace and greetings to each one. Shout outs to Major TV. Shout outs to the movement of positivity and accuracy on protecting all of our own. Shout out to Grandmaster Jay, who is a Johnson. Okay, all Johnsons ain't no joke. All Johnsons love their people. All Johnsons love peace. And all Johnson ain't fucking around. Excuse my French. The injustice that is trying to be done to Grandmaster Jay, let me just let you know, they will not succeed. Grandmaster Jay is a positive influence on lives, a positive influence on culture, a positive influence on change that leads to happiness and joy, that we don't have to suffer violence, discrimination, letdowns, hurt, or pain. So anything that's positive for any people, I mean, we all should be with it. And another thing, let them say what they want about Grandmaster Jay, but they better not touch him. And he's not going to suffer. I would tell people like this, you better think, because you better think. You better not try to take down the ones who are going to stand up for us, because you're going to be sorry in the end. You're going to be sorry. Whoever it is that they're trying to take out, whether it's Grandmaster Jay or whoever, but if they down for all of us and the well-being of us and the next generation, that we won't have to suffer, they need to get right. You need to see the clearest picture that all we want is more life and peace in our own for all of us to have. You know, you understand, Major? I'm not trying to take over your show, but I totally salute you. I totally salute anyone that's finna stand up for anybody. You better go ahead and stand up. You better go ahead and salute each other. It's always so much separation and segregation within ourselves in our own community. Forget about the police killing us. We kill each other. Let's straighten that out first before we trying to go do anything with anybody else. And Grandmaster Jay is not guilty of nothing, because he teaches us. He teaches not to be nonviolent. He teaches us to follow the law. One thing y'all can't take with him is that he's not going to fuck around. Neither am I. Or it's a lot of us that ain't going to let you fuck with us. Whether we have a gun or not, we is not going to let you fuck with us. We come in peace. We come in love. We come in unity. We come in joy. But don't fuck around and get shot down. Everybody feels that way in the whole world. We tired. Everybody's tired. We all tired. All of us. Come on, man. Let's get it together, man. Let's unify in positivity, just like Grandmaster Jay always leads like that. He leads in positivity. And he leads in positivity. He wants to lead in unity. And check it out. You don't want to listen to somebody with a harsh voice, but your ass go to that fucking job every day with those white people and yes, sir, boss, and yes, sir, man, and this and that. But when it's somebody of your own color, oh, they're a threat. How they a threat? Instead of unifying and saying, okay, let's get this together. Let's do this as a people so that we all can live. And I salute you, Major. I salute each one that's coming in love, positivity, and standing up. I salute everyone. Support the movement. And Grandmaster Jay, I'll help you do your time. Fuck all them haters. And he ain't gonna do no time because he didn't do nothing wrong. Period. So let them talk, Major. Freak them haters. Continue on with your positive aspects of life and continue on reaching millions and trillions. It ain't nothing stopping. Shut those punk ass down. They getting shut down. They don't like God. They don't like life. They don't like their mama. They don't like community. They don't like nothing. Freaking bunch of haters.
Right.
So I salute everybody that's coming in peace and love. And yes, I am a Johnson. I mean, my mother's a Johnson. All Johnsons ain't no joke. Right. All Johnsons love God. All Johnsons love family. You ain't never met a Johnson before, Grandmaster Jay? Or you ain't never met somebody who love people and love their community? The people turn into zombies, Major. Serve them with that word. Serve them with that right word. And all the people with that negative stuff, always talking that negative stuff, stop trying to make Grandmaster J case harder. Grandmaster J talking a bunch of whole negative stuff. Get up off that. Get up off that. He ain't going nowhere and ain't nobody doing nothing. Don't even try it.
Right.
They better not even try it. And on God, I pray for everybody. I pray for peace worldwide. I pray for peace. Because they don't want no war. Forget about all that other stuff. They don't want no war. So we want peace. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants togetherness. We going to do it. With or without them. Because God got our back. Seen or unseen.
Thank you so much for the call,
God bless you, Major.
God bless you.
Yeah, keep smiling. I see you in your dashiki. Keep smiling. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let nothing break you. And thank you for sharing. And I appreciate you, like, sharing it. Like, you know, at one time in your past, you was wild. Now you clean that up. Go ahead. Same thing Grandmaster J said. We all had our wild days, but now we cleaned it up. And don't fuck with us. We coming in God's peace. We changed our lives already. They can't dig up no dirt on us. Keep shining. Everybody, y'all keep your head up. Keep winning. Keep moving. Keep doing it. They can't stop us. God is alive and the goddess of life is alive in us each day.
Thank you, Khadijah. Salute, sweetheart.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you too,
y'all.
baby.
Love you, Grandmaster J. All right. All right.
Shalom.
All right. Peace, everybody.
All
Shalom.
right. Shalom. Special shout out to Kid Money. In fact, Shalom family. I want to give a special shout out to Kid Money. She contacted me last. She's a mentor, confidant. She says a lot of information, a lot of stuff I get sometimes come from her. So I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying? She's totally committed to InFact and to the Black community. So I just shout out, gotta shout out my UK correspondent. She in here somewhere. Jamila. This is my girl right here. Jamila Nathan. She on the UK. And she give me a lot of information too. So I appreciate her and what have you. We doing a lot of work out there trying to get the word out about how to treat blacks over in the UK. Y'all call me. Y'all please call. Y'all let me know what's going on. I can go all night. I'm on one tonight, y'all. I can go all night. I ain't running on YouTube. It's on y'all. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying? Waiting on the phone call. Waiting on the phone call. Robin said, yes, me. This live is important to the family too. Much respect. Of course. I understand people saying, Major, well, don't give energy to the haters or what have you. Look, they motivate me. Haters motivate me. And whenever they think they can just say the thing, I'm going to address it. But if you notice, I'm not cursing. I'm not using the N-word. And I'm not calling nobody's name. But what I'm acknowledging is, where there's good, evil is present. There's a Judas in the room. We know that, right? But sometimes we get lax and just, don't worry about it. Nah. We're in the world about it. We got to acknowledge and see it and talk about it. We always be on code and know what's up. But there's so much other stuff to talk about too. But tonight, the talk was this. Talk was, there was a topic. The topic was GMG cannot be erased. He is the movement. That was the topic, right? So with that being the topic, I wanted to make sure that people realize that we're not gonna let nobody keep throwing mud and dirt in his name. We're not gonna not hold anyone that was a part of InFact, a part of whatever militia or gun club, to act like Jay played a significant role in inspiring them. We're not doing that, you know. And as what I can see, a lot of them not even doing the way he was doing it. I'm not calling nobody out specifically. I give kudos, and big props to anybody trying to do some Black community. My problem is you still acknowledge the brother. The brother is still on. This brother is still fighting for his life. Real talk. Each one teach one. I wait for phone call. What's up? 770-852-0713. Let me know what you're thinking. Our brother, the black man, GMJ, aka John F. Johnson. The brother's fighting for his life and speaking up for black people. We should not be silent. We should not be complicit. We should not act like it's all good. We should be definitely focused on addressing this situation to the courts and our community about standing up. That's just facts. You know. So if that's it with y'all phone calls and whatnot, that's cool. Y'all can call up until I end the chat. Let me go to some of y'all comments and see what's up. It's a whole lot of comments. Let's grab one. 'Tis the season. That's a hell of a day. I want to tell you that, bro. That's a hell of a picture. Say, what's good, Major? What's good, Black family? Shalom. Everybody all right? How you doing? For real. Y'all doing a lot of communicating in the chats, but y'all trying to get it on like Marvin Gaye, huh? Queen Dreads, I believe that once we get our soul together, unite our minds and dollar, ain't nothing gonna be flowing but black love unity. Gonna be a wonderful thing. Membership optional, no haters. Real talk. Lindell Williams said, question, why ain't the people of Louisville protesting? Black people of Louisville, where you at? That's a good freaking question, Lindell. Good question. Good question. But you know what they say, right? You can't worry about nobody else, you gotta worry about yourself. Want the number back up. Sean, all right.
To accept, press 1.
This is Major TV Live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Hey, Major, this is Beverly Hale. How you doing today?
I'm beautiful. Where you calling from, Beverly?
Birmingham, Alabama.
All right, Birmingham.
That's where I live at.
How you doing?
I'm doing. I just wanted to make a comment. I love Grandmaster Jay. I only just known him since last year around March. I guess when we went on into quarantine, I got to see him on YouTube. That's how I found him, and I've been following him ever since. I love his. I've never heard someone speak so extraordinary and just so just give the world profound sound, and that's what makes me follow him. I believe, I don't know what to call it because people call it whatever they want to call it, but I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. I believe in the invincible God, and when he speaks, it's like the God of, like our Father. He's speaking through our Father, which is in heaven. This world is in so much of turmoil right now, and we need a leader to lead our people, because our people is in destruction right now. Every which way we turn, we're being killed, we're being victimized of something. So yes, we need someone who can take full control, and I believe Grandmaster is going to take us all the way to victory, because right now that's where we're headed. But we just got to keep our heads on straight. I mean, we got to get rid of all the bullshit, because that's what keeps us from reaching our goal. Bullshit. People not thinking about the future of our children. I'm 61 years old. I'll be 62 this year. And I've seen the times. I've seen all the things that's happened to us as a people. And it disturbs me. And here's the first person ever in history that went to the United Nations on behalf of all the black people, all melanated people. And that is something that I've been waiting for. He is the one to do it. God chose him. He's the one to bring us the victory. And I mean, I'm so excited. I get so excited. And, it's hard to follow people that don't really have the faith or believe that there is a way for us to get out of the situation that we're in. We're living in doomsday right now with all the shit that's happening to us. And I just need people to get their mind straight. Get that shit out your mind. All this rhetoric is not going to make a difference. It's not going to save your life. Because they're killing us every day, all day. Since Grandmaster Jay went off the radio, I can count it's over 100, 200 people that has been murdered, that has been killed, that has been hung, that's lynched. This shit has got to stop. We're people. We're human beings. And I don't mean to get so carried away, but I got so much to say. I mean, I'm just tired of all the stuff that we as people have to go through. I didn't mean to get out of control.
Ma'am, look. After we've been through it, never gave us no therapy, never gave us no reparation. They effed all over. Let all that come out you. You don't need to hold it in. Let it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I will respect him, and you give honor where honor is due. You give praise where praise is due. Grandmaster Jay is doing a wonderful job. He's doing a great job. He got a connection with God. I can tell you that much. Because can't nobody do it for us. And let me say this right here before I hang up. Sometimes God works in sometimes. He always works in mysterious ways. You don't know why this stuff happened to him, why he couldn't talk. But while he was quiet, God was moving every day. Every time they tried to shut him down, God take control, full control. He let those idiots come out of the dark. They was in hiding. Now we know now that this is what it is. It's those prejudiced white people that has been in power since the beginning of time, and it's time for a change. It's time for a change. People need to wake up and see that, and see the good in him, because I don't see no evil.
Thank you so much. That was definitely
Yeah, I'm on fire. Every time I hear Grandmaster Jay, I'm a different person than I was last year. When I went into quarantine, I was all about fun and excitement and having, doing my own thing. But I'm so concerned right now about our future, about our generation, about our children. It's like a burden. I want God to fix it before I leave here. And if I don't get a chance to see it, I know Grandmaster Jay will bring it home. And I'll rest well with that, just knowing that, that he's preparing a way for our children. And that's important.
That's what's up. Thank you so much for the call. Real talk. Appreciate the energy and whatnot. Other people been calling. You too, sweetheart.
Try to stay on cold.
Thank you. Be blessed. My people in the building. Mike and Jazz, TNT. Hey, my brother Major and family. Sorry we late getting just getting done. Hope all is well, family. Everything good. I got somebody cap on me, man. I gotta go back to that cap though. So I'm slurping and all. Look at this. Queen Dread. You're down bad, man. I'm live now. I'm all wet, can't help it.
To accept, press 1. To send a...
Hi, your name is Dr. O. My name is Major on Major TV. You live. Your name is Dr. O?
Oh, Yes, I'm actually Dr. Olivia Thompson Green, but things change and it's down to Dr. O. The reason that I'm calling...
Hold on 1 second. Hold on for you. Where you from?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California.
You a real doctor?
I am religious humanities.
All right, cool. I want to meet. All right, what you call you? Oh, good.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but I would like to just get to my point, if you please.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
That is the NFAC is fulfilling Bible prophecy. And one thing that we as a people must understand, that the Most High Yah is really the leader. Grandmaster J is the voice. And what we as a people must do is humble ourselves, learn and embrace what is being taught to us. We must change and stop looking outside of ourselves for what we need, and because everything that we need is already within us. And so that's one of the things that will bring the unity. If we would take our eyes off of the man and put our focus on the Most High, that's where the unity is. That's the only source that's going to bring us unity, because they've been quoting the scripture for the past 75 years. My people that are called by my name. Well, what does that mean? So we have to understand whose name we are calling. And when we bow down to the Most High and humble ourselves, that's where the unity comes in. Then the Master J's, other persons that are speaking out as to what we need to do for change. And so we have to understand, yes, we are a nation. We are in the kingdom of the Most High Yah. And so that's what our answer is. It's not in us as individuals, but if we take our minds off of each other and focus on the Most High, that's where the unity is. We must return to the truth. And that's really pretty much all I have to say. Master J is doing what he's supposed to do. And as far as outside, this was like it's been said, this is a spiritual war. And he knows what he's dealing with. And the prayer warriors, we on post. We know what we're supposed to do too.
Real talk.
So, okay, that's it. All them people talking, got all this yah about him personal and all that. The Most High is taking notes. You think that the FBI? No, baby, they gonna stand in judgment too. Don't get it twisted, okay? Because when you go and read Joel 2:25, it's amazing. We skipped over that scripture. In the last verse, it states how the Most High will build up His army. I said, all these years, and nobody saw that. So coming back to right now, everything is going the way it's supposed to. And all we have to do as a people is humble ourselves, turn from our wicked ways, and trust the Most High Yah. Take our minds off of what we've been taught in terms of religion and Christianity and all of that. I'm going to get slapped upside the head, but that's okay. Truth is truth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Appreciate you so much, Dr. O. Dr. O in the building. That's what's up. Appreciate you.
That's what's up.
All love and support.
You know, hey, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. And I was sitting here and I was listening, and the Spirit Most High Yah was like, no, I need you to say that. So that's why I picked up the phone and just went on and said, okay, let me put this out here. You guys, stop it. Get your mind, your eyes off of the man and put your eyes and your heart on the Most High Yah. Period.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Very strong,
D-Lock.
very strong. Appreciate it,
That's it.
appreciate it.
Okay, well, I can hang up now.
Yes, ma'am. When I wanted to hang up, you can hang up. Thank you.
All right, be blessed, my brother.
You
Be
too,
blessed.
sister. Good night. Waiting on some more calls. Let's do it, y'all. Waiting on another call. Y'all, y'all got me. Y'all have a question for me? Y'all want something to talk about? How you feel about what's going on with Jay? There's a lot of stuff going on. I ain't say a lot, but some people still throwing Jay name out. Even though Jay don't call nobody name out, Jay is focused on his case and always having a strong word of encouragement and direction for us in our life. My man in the building, soul journey light, the light doom. Being prayerful, faithful, lovable, unified, peaceful, focused, determined, patient, steadfast. Beautiful, brother, beautiful. My girl Etta in the building. What's up, Etta? I see you. I see you, Etta in the building. Peace, Etta. How you doing? Etta in the building. What's that? What you doing? Shalom.
To accept, press. To send a voicemail, press 2.
How you doing? Shalom. This is Major TV. You live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
My name is Patricia, and I'm calling from Michigan.
How you doing, Patricia? What you have to say, sweetheart?
Pardon me?
What you have to? What you want to talk about? You have a question? You have a comment?
Yeah, well, I just want to make a comment concerning Grandmaster Jay and his legal fund. I'm kind of disturbed about the fact that you have all of these entertainers, Oprah, and all of these athletes and stuff like that. I mean, they're filthy rich, and I know a lot of them have to know the situation that's going on with him. There is no way that he shouldn't have that $1 million because they spend tons of money on throwing parties and lavish, buying women and stuff like this, and they can't give this man their brother, help him out of this mess. And I kind of think I know the reason why. It's because he's forceful when he talks. But he's not naming anyone. It's like you said, he's not calling anybody's name out. But the shoe fits. And when the shoe fits, it hurts. Because I listen to him all the time. And nothing he says upsets me because the shoe does not fit me. And so I'm saying, any of these brothers that are listening, entertainers, football players, basketball players, you guys need to get up off the cash because it's a saying in the scriptures, all this money you have one day is going to be landing in the streets. It's not going to do you any good holding it in your pocket. And your brother, and they're threatening to put your brother in prison. I think it's a sad day. It's a very sad day for black men to stand around and watch something like this go down when this man is trying to save your kids, your grandkids, your family. And this is all I got to say.
Thank you, sweetheart, for calling.
Your pocket.
Right. Thank you for calling so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and I appreciate your show.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. Yeah, Tim, I'm just trying to make sure we have a positive atmosphere going on. This is needed. Salute Major creating this platform. Yeah, just have to have a different outlook on things and be able to talk about things without all the hooping and hollering and cussing and fussing and disagreeing, agreeing and disagreeing, whatever crazy stuff I'm trying to say. It's just what it is. Like we need to just let it all out. I don't care how it come out, just let it come out. long as we uplifting each other and trying to make this thing work, that's what matters more than anything. I'm waiting on some more phone calls, y'all. What's up? Y'all getting tired? Y'all getting sleepy? I got 102 people. I broke the 100 today. Why? I want 100 comments. I want all these people comment. Why y'all not comment? Y'all just watching. Got some people popping just now. What's up? Night Rider. It's shameful. They spend money on all kinds of food, but won't for liberation of people. Thank you, Night Rider. If you're new to the channel, want to subscribe. I've never seen you in my mentions or what have you on my chat, but if you're new, subscribe to the notification button. I appreciate that so much. You coming through, you know. So I got okay. Jody Jones, shout out to me TV and In Fact family. Man, God bless you all. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate that. Shout outs and all that acknowledgement and whatnot. Real talk. Okay. But y'all got some comments coming like crazy. I gotta take my glass off. She's something.
Except press 1 to send a...
How you doing? Who's calling? This Major TV. You're live. Where you calling? Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Yes, indeed. This is Brother Abdul, a.k.a. Questman, checking in and
What's
checking
up?
on Black family.
What's up, beautiful people? What's up?
Yes, indeed. I just wanted to slide by and speak a word to the right, to the Black family, encouraging us to the fact that, we can't be among those who say they believe that they're faithful while not realizing that we will be challenged and tested through and through. So all that you're seeing, these stories, we read these stories, we learned about them, we've been, and we've been given the wisdom on it, so we know what to expect. We know what the hypocrites would, know what the naysayers would do, the perpetrators. We know what all that's about. We need to know who we are, where we are amongst ourselves, and get it together with the folks that know. We don't have time to waste on the brothers. Some serious situation here. We don't have time to play any games and fool around with these people who got all this other stuff to say. They're going to say what they're going to say. If you believe things spiritual or even scientific, that even Albert Einstein had people saying mess about it. You understand? On a scientific level, they were hating on him on a scientific level. So no matter what level you want to come at, it's part of.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? You hear me?
Call from... Okay. I sent the caller to voicemail. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, Questman, the call dropped. Other caller who's trying to call in, can you call me back?
Except press 1.
Yeah, finish the statement, man.
Yeah, this is Abdul. I think my phone, I don't know what happened there. And, sometimes we get these going on and it cuts off or something. But, I hope whatever I said was able to get through to the Black family. And we need to just keep supporting, if you got to show up there at that courthouse and make your presence known there, support how you can support, do what you can do, manifest the love and light and unity as best as you can, mind, body, and soul. That's all I wanted to say to the beloved Black family, because we need to make sure we're lifting each other up, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, heart in heart, right? That's just the time it is.
You're right. Appreciate you, man.
That's it. Yes, indeed. No doubt. One love to the Black family, NFAC, Grandmaster J. We got your back. And yes, indeed, Major TV.
You already know, man. You already know. One love, bro. One love.
Peace and blessings. Out.
All right, out, brother. Call now, Mark. Call now, Mark. Mark, you can call now. Mark, when you can call now. The line was tied when you first called, so you can call now. You can call now, Mark Wayne. If you want to call, you can call now, Mark Wayne. That phone might be ringing in a second. Don't get left behind. Real talk. You can call him if you want, Mark. If Mark don't call in, somebody take his place. Let's see what y'all talking about. What's on y'all mind? Oh, I'm sorry. Queen, I said, Benny is cold at Major. I can't go, but I can show you support. I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. Support will do, you know what I'm saying? I do have a cash app on this. And the support. I appreciate that.
To accept, press 1.
Hello, this is Major TV Live. Who's calling?
Lexi.
Who?
Lexi Smith.
Oh, how you doing, Leslie? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Louisiana.
Oh, that's my home girl. You from the boot, right?
Yes, I'm in the booth.
All right, that's my hometown. You know that. I represent the city.
Yes, yes. I'm calling because I'm listening to all these callers. And that first sister that came on and spoke, I'm with her. We have been waiting a long time for a leader. Because when the Black Panther Party came through, we were too young to even be considered part of that. But as I got older and I learned the truth, I got behind GMJ. Because the truth is the truth is the truth. People gonna talk. People gonna say hateful things. All I can say is right now, we need to galvanize together, put our heads together, and let's. It doesn't take 1 million people. That's. I always pot, and it's empty. If you start throwing stuff in that pot, sooner or later that pot gonna get filled. And I'm like this with this movement. I've been waiting so long for it. I've been waiting so long. And I know they're going to have haters, Judas, backstabbers, agents. They're going to have it all. Because it wouldn't be a movement without it. But as I listen, I learn. I learned one thing. Always be open to things.
I'm listening, sweetheart.
And I've learned a lot.
All right.
I've learned a lot. Because the education I got, it ain't even worth 2 pennies. They don't have a value on it. All I can say to my Black people is, we need to stand up. Either you stand up or you lay down. And they're laying us down day by day by day.
Right.
All I can say, brother, you keep being you.
Right,
Don't
right.
stop.
Right.
Don't stop. And shout out to K Money. I love you, K Money. I love you so much.
Right.
Talk Black TV Radio. I love him. I love all even OC the Great. I love all the Black brothers that stepped up. Yes, Jay put something in your soul. He did. You can't. If you didn't get nothing out of what he was saying, you just did. You just
Right,
allowed
right.
it.
Right.
All I can say, brother, is keep your head up. Ignore the haters. Ignore the naysayers.
Right.
I said last night, Georgia stayed on the move. And that's what we should be doing, on the move. The blueprint was laid. We just got to follow it.
Right.
We just got to follow it. And that's all I have to say tonight. You just keep putting these shows on. You just keep putting on. Sooner or later, somebody if we only get one person to wake up, we've done something.
Right. Listen, I've been checking you out, but you've been holding it down for real. Like you've been really, I've been seeing you popping up. I'm like, yeah.
All I can say is I love my black people, and I will die for them.
Right.
I don't let nobody do any harm to them. No. That can't go down like that. No. All I can say is, kings and queens, let's stand up. Let's stand up. We have power. You just don't understand the power you have within you.
Right.
Keep your head to the sky, because there's nothing on the ground but garbage. Love y'all. Shout out to all the cats. Y'all keep it going. Keep this love train going. Because when it's coming through.
Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Peace, sister. Bye. Shy, you can call or not. Shy, you can call or not. You know, K Money said it best. If I'm on the line already, I don't have no way I can just put it on hold without dropping the call. So I want to try to keep that call on there. But the caller got off. Lester Smith, she's a long time supporter of the channel. In fact, Grandmaster J, good hearing the verse first time that she called in. But Shy, you can call now if you want to call. Oh boy. But y'all calling, y'all let me know how y'all feeling, what y'all thinking. I'm loving the calls. I'm riding with y'all tonight. I'm home. I don't have to drive no trucks or nothing tomorrow. So I'm feeling upbeat. I'm feeling upbeat. Real talk. Jamila Nathan, farm education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Speak, sister. All right. $1 zillion Grand Entertainment. Thank you for the super chat. $10. It's major. Salon. You already know. Thank you, $1 zillion Grind. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you stepping in. It's the first time I think I've seen you in the chat. So if it's possible, if you haven't subscribed to the notification button. We do lives a lot, and we definitely do recalls and audios and stuff. I be dropping in content a lot. You know, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate donation. If you have any more comments, just come on, jump in the comments. Holla at us. Thank you so much. Okay. My people in the building, TNT with Mike and Jazz. Thank you for the super chat. $10. What's happening? Thank you for all you do, brother. Major. Y'all, please donate to our brother who is going to Kentucky on his own dime support. Our brother Jay. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all shouting it out and what have you. Y'all know I don't really try to like ask for donations and what have you. But I was told through Jazz and several people I need to put my cash out out there if people want to donate, but I don't really try to solicit or what have you. Y'all already know how I feel, you know. I love Black people. That's what it's all about. But hey, you know, you want to donate, my cash app is in the description. It's live right here. I appreciate your love and support. Y'all show this channel. I appreciate just the fact that y'all understand that the movement is real in our community. We do have police violence. It's a problem. We do have crime against blacks a problem. Violence against blacks a problem. Us being at the bottom of the barrel, like crabs and buckets, a problem. We know about the education issue, the financial issues. I mean, miseducation issues cannot go on. There's so much, but I really appreciate people like TNT, with Jazz and Mike that were donating, as well as zillion dollar grand to Tam. Appreciate that too. Much love. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I'm humble, extremely humble, just knowing the love and support out there. For real. But y'all do call in and just let me know if y'all have anything y'all want to say. We busting it wide open today, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna really get stuff off our chest. We're gonna really talk about what's going on. We're gonna address the elephant in the room. And we can't let Grandmaster J name be erased. And we have to remind people he's the movement. Call. A lot of times you all are calling while I'm already on the phone and we're bumping heads because I don't even want to answer the call while I'm already talking to somebody already and what have you. But I have a couple of missed calls. Y'all return the calls. Let me know what's on y'all mind. Let me know what's up. This is a real situation that's going on here. A real situation. And the only people can change is us. We can change it. A young brother called and asked the question about, how we get people on board. He's saying that he got support, but he should have way more support. And I was saying we have to show through actions. We have to show people that we have to show black people that we do care about them. We do love them. We are about change. We do want to go in the right direction finally, especially because we have somebody like Grandmaster J that's willing to lead. So I'm very humble in telling anybody, hey, don't get caught up into all the nonsense. Stay focused on what's important. What's important right now is all about getting true liberation. I don't think nobody that's black can really truly feel happy knowing what the next brother and sister may be going through. How they suffer because they don't know no better. The system just got them all messed up, what have you. And how hard it is for us to move forward as a black people when you got to worry about so many black people that's left behind. It's just sad.
Institute. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello, this is MajorTV. You're live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, my name is Mama Kali. Mama Kali.
Mama Kali.
Mm-hmm.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta.
All right, y'all here by me.
What's that?
Y'all here in Atlanta by me?
I'm in Atlanta, yes.
Okay. What you call about, ma'am?
Well, I want to express my support for Grandmaster J, which I have been out there supporting him since I first saw the video from Brunswick. But I also want to let the community know about the rise of the new pole star, the new North Star, which is the Ethiopian king. There is a redeemer that's coming, and that is the rise of the new pole star called the Ethiopian king. Now, I am not I'm an elder. I'm in my 77th year.
Oh, happy 77 young.
77. Yes.
77,
And
yeah.
I want to inform the people that the Redeemer is here. Now, one of the messengers is Grandmaster J, because what we don't understand is that we got to have an army. But the Redeemer, the rise of the pole star, the new North Star, is called the Ethiopian king. the name's Ethiopian King. And that's what I want to just let the community know. Okay? Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Just turn me off right now. But I am a frequent contributor to Grandmaster Jay, although they have not allowed me to be a member. That's okay. I guess because I don't put myself out there with my picture and all that kind of stuff, although I am on YouTube. But you know how it is. It's not necessary to always be in the spotlight. But I do understand the power of an army and the necessity of the army. And that's why I have always supported Grandmaster Jay. Okay?
Okay. Appreciate that. Hello?
Hello?
You finished?
What's that?
Why you stop talking? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah.
Okay. You have anything else you want to say?
Pardon me?
Do you have anything else you want to say, Mom?
No, I can hang up now.
Thank you so much. Appreciate what you were saying. And believe it or not, we receive it. We appreciate you calling me. Whenever you want to call again, you call again.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
I said, I appreciate you calling. I said, we really receive what you said. I said, if you want to call back, you can call back again, man.
Well, if you, I just called the number on there. But if what I am saying is beyond what you want to talk about, that's all good.
Well, you want to talk about it with me? I can talk with you about it.
All I want to do is that when, if you take a look at Revelations, it says that all the signs will be in the sky. And that's all I want to talk about. But that's okay. It's fine. If you don't want to put me on, that's good. Because I will continue to support Grandmaster Jay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, a super chat by Soul Journey of Light, the Light Doom, $10. We are generation action packed with inspiration. We have the love of God, the wisdom of our ancestors in the back of the heavenly host. We got this, nothing to fear here. Love and peace. Be one. Flag first. Thank you, brother, so much for the super chat. Thank you for the powerful words. I appreciate you. I won't lie. The elderly queen that called, I really didn't get what she was saying. I just want to talk about the universe and stuff like that. I want her to talk, you know what I'm saying? Express herself, but I guess she wanted me to just comment. And I don't really get too much over to a lot of religious talk and what have you. But I do, you know what I'm saying, believe in Afro spiritualism. I prefer to listen to people talk, not always comment when it comes down to religion and their own spirituality and how they see things. I just look at God as black in my eyes, right? And I'm not saying literally, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I'm saying? But I just like to listen sometimes. I don't always comment about certain things. I let people talk. If that's their truth, that's how you see things, cool. As long as we believe in getting justice for Jay and true liberation for the black community, we can definitely agree on that. We go over to spiritual and religious talk. I'll listen. I'll charm and hand that, but I don't really get off of that too deep. Do anybody want to call and share how they feel about what's going on with Jay and what have you? Vincent, you don't want to get a chance to talk to you tonight. Talk to you and let's have a conversation about what's going on in the community. All right, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's very that's worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Definitely contact me. My email is Major. My email in here right quick. Just get at me. Here's my email right here. Wanna holler at me? Anybody wanna holler at me? Holler at me. MajorTvLetsTalk. That's my email. So that's my email right there. If you want to get at me and have a real conversation about what I talk about or we should talk about in our community. Real talk. That's the email right there, y'all. Any more phone calls? Any more phone calls? Any more phone calls? Virginia Price. Silence is golden. Silence is golden sometimes, Major. Real talk. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Mike, let me say beautiful words from the mother that just spoke love there. Real talk, man. Real talk. Jamila said, what a blessing GMG has touched so many of all ages. He did. He really have a lot of people of different ages just charming in and really sharing stuff that been going inside and they really just want to release it and calling in, expressing that out. I'm glad I'm giving that outlet. Good day. This is Major TV Live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Montreal, Canada.
Who is he? Who is this again? Who does this again? Who I hear you?
This is K Money. Yes, it is.
All right, K Money in the building, Montreal, Canada. What's happening, baby? Shalom.
Much love, my brother. My brother, I just wanted to call up here to say you're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful job. And I do want to say to all the family out there, brothers and sisters that are making those phone calls, emailing, writing letters, it's much appreciated. We're doing our job.
All
you
right.
may get, I want to tell the family, you may get voicemail now because we're doing our job. They are tired of hearing from us, but we just keep hitting them. And that's how we hit them. How are you doing, Baker?
I'm doing beautiful. I'm glad you called. You sound great. You know,
Yeah.
I hope you get well. I hope everything come together for you. You know what you told me earlier. But I'm glad you called and you just bring so much of vibration, positive vibration, and left in the Black community, especially chats and everything. Look forward to seeing when they see you. You're like a celebrity. K Money in the building. K Money in the building. Hey, K Money.
Listen, what I want to say is this to the family. Listen, we got to keep pushing. What they're doing to Grandmaster Jay is illegal to me. It should not. It's unjust. Right. And it's not going to stop there. So we have to fight and make sure that he is released of all these bogus charges. We mustn't give up the fight, y'all. We got to keep fighting.
Yes.
That's what I want to say.
Thank you so much, K Money. You take care of yourself. Call whenever. Appreciate the support, the love. You know what I'm saying? It's K Money, y'all.
Love y'all.
We love you too.
Grandmaster Jay.
All eyes on
Grandmaster
Jay.
Leader, y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All praises to the Most High as well.
All praises.
I'm gonna leave it there, my brother.
All right, shalom.
I'm gonna hang up now.
Shalom, sister.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom, family. Bye now.
Bye. That was K Money. That was K Money, y'all, in the building. Call in. Let us know. She had a word for us about supporting Jay. Even though they sent the voicemail, still call, still pull up, still donate. Yeah, she really is a special, special soul. And I love to have a sister involved in the part of our fight. TNT with Mike and Jazz say, yes, educators, we appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everything you all stand for, I really appreciate it. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk is going down. See y'all showing this love, man. All this love going on. Yeah. All this love. All this love. All this love. What y'all doing? We going. We on 2 hours. Y'all gonna make some more phone calls. What's up? That line still bust wide open. Y'all getting business chats too. Y'all really getting business chats. Y'all got me wide open tonight. Marie said, I sent so many emails to Kentucky Justice Department all week. They finally decided to email me back. I got tickets. Tickle. You're silly. You're silly, man. You're silly. Real talk. All right, then keep that gravy train rolling, baby.
To accept, press 1. To send a
Peace, Shalom. This is Major TV Live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
This is Mama Carly calling back. My friend told me that I should explain what I was trying to talk to you about because apparently I didn't know I was talking to you because of the delay. I don't know what's happening. I can't hear it. Okay? And talk at the same time.
I just want you to just talk, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? If you have a question for me or you want me to comment, I comment. I really letting the caller just talk.
I wanted to make comments.
Yeah, just talk.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I wanted to explain to you that in the heavens, first of all, I'm an astronomer and astrologer. And I also have been a upfront supporter of Grandmaster Jay since I first saw him in New Brunswick, okay? In Brunswick, Georgia. I am called from Atlanta, okay? But what I wanted to explain to you is that we have a shift in the heavens, which is everybody's talking about the shift, but they don't know what the ultimate shift is, which is the new pole star, the rise of the Ethiopian king. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I can hear myself. All right. So what we are seeing is that the Redeemer is here. The Redeemer is the name of the new North Star, which actually resembles the Star of Bethlehem when Yeshua came on the scene 2,000 years ago. Okay, the Redeemer now is called Cephas, the Ethiopian king, okay? And this is the new pole star. Now, I want to explain to you that the ultimate shift is coming, where this Redeemer, everybody's looking for Jesus coming. Well, it's not Jesus. It's Cephas, the Ethiopian king, and it's very, very ancient. You can find it in the old megaglyphs, you know. And so what I want you to know is that we have help from the stars. It has been predicted, it has been prophesied from our own heavens, from the stars, from the ancient books. Cephas is here, and it is rising right now. Our hope, our Redeemer is here, is on the way. Now, what so many of us have never known or understood is that if we look at the Old Testament, there was always an army. And when I first saw Grandmaster Jay, you know, hey, I got the T-shirts and everything. And, I said, hey, the army is here, you know, and I have the greatest respect. And so I just want you to know, if you want to know more about Cephas, the rise of the Ethiopian king, I have done a research, I have done a series of lectures on transatlantic productions, okay? This is a very, very old Dr. Clark, Dr. Ben, Dr. Van Sertima, all of the old guys, the old historians. Well, the brother had called me. He's been asking me for a year to do something on the rise of the Ethiopian king because I've known him for the last 30 years. And I am an elder. So I want you to know that the Redeemer is in the wings looking for us to rise up. We have to raise our consciousness. The Redeemer himself may not be in the physical. It is our consciousness raising to the highest heaven, and we are the Redeemer. We as a people. And we have to know who we are, and we have to rise up to our greatest heights. So I want you to know that I have always been a supporter of Grandmaster Jay. And I have contributed over and over and over, but I've never been allowed to be a member. But that's okay. That's all right. Because I don't have to be a member to support. You know, but always I know that the army, and when I first saw him, I said, hey, all right. This is what we need, okay? So I say to you, know that Cephas, the rise of the Ethiopian king, is here. This final shift that will determine our destiny is already written in the stars. And I have given a pretty preliminary base of a breakdown on it in the Minister Clemson Brown on Transatlantic Productions. You can find Cephas, The Rise of the Black Man, where I've done a 4-part series on Cephas, The Rise of the Ethiopian King. And I really wanted the people to go and listen. Okay? So, over and out. If you have any
Sojourner Life wants you to come on his platform. He's right on the screen. You see Sojourner Life, the light doom. He said I would like to have her share some of her wisdom on Sojourner Life platform if she would be kind to he has a black social media website.
Sojourner of the
Life.org. Sojournerlife.org. I'm about to put in the chat. Get out there, Sojourner.
Are you saying that I should contact Sojourner of the Life of Light Dome? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm about to put in a mention. Just the link gonna be in the mission. I'm putting the chat right there.
You know, I will share like I said, I'm an elder, and I have been an astrologer and astronomer for at least 50 years. Okay.
All right.
And so I really want to share it with the conscious community, those who are open to hear the truth. Okay?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
So whoever wants to contact me, then I ask you to please share with to tell them that they can find information. My name is Mama Kali, and I am in Atlanta.
Mama Kali.
Yes, and
Mama Kali.
You can't find me, okay? I am not hiding anywhere. But all I want you to know is that we have help at the heavens. And even Jay has talked about, that we had that solar eclipse, in 2017, and it's going to make an X in 2024, right there where the Hebrew artifacts have been found, Carbondale, Illinois, okay, very close to the Cahokian Mound. We are being called to the forefront, okay? We are being educated. We look at the power that is within our own spirit. We have to go forward and capture it. We have to stop just being in the third dimension and raise our consciousness up into the fifth dimension, where we will be able to access our pineal gland, which is open. There are those who are now trying to open their calcified pineal glands. Ours has always been open. We got these preachers out here trying to close it. So I say to you, let us open up and let us be the cosmic people that we are, the true Hebrews, the owners of this land, the true Hebrews of the Bible. Let us be who we are. We have to capture it and we have to be it, but we first have to embrace who we are. Okay, that's all I got to say. But if anyone wants to talk to me further about this, I would love to continue to teach. Okay? I am an elder, like I said, and I do want to pass this information on so that those who are able to hear can listen and move forward. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much for this forum. And I'm so glad that my friend Mama Ella called me to let me know that you were on live. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. You take care too. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace. Strong information she dropped on us. I can't remember the name. Another call coming up.
From Melvina.
How you doing, Melvina? This is Major TV.
Hey.
We live. Where you calling from, Melvina?
All right. It's Mama Melvina on.
Mama Melvina, how you doing?
I'm good. You're good, baby boy. How you?
I'm
hey,
good. I'm
family.
good.
Look,
I'm here.
call up.
I'm here.
I had to call you up.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I want to tell our family this. Listen, Carly B, whatever her name is, and a lot of other celebrities had on their line her little fashion thing that you ordered clothes and stuff of, and she was posting like she was gonna give away $1,000 a person, and people was rushing, just calling her. You know what I mean? If you, brother, was posting stuff like that, people be calling up left and right. I'm a little offended that they not contributing to Grandmaster Jay like they should, and he's right. We got enough money in the family to meet that $1 million and more. And for all you brothers that's on air, that's keeping us informed, keeping us encouraged, all of us. Now, see, I'm on Social Security Disability. If I can give, anybody can give. I don't care, $5, $2, whatever, all of it adds up. And we got to come together as a nation to support each other, not only morally, but financially too. It breaks my heart to see that we don't come together when it's dealing with finances. You know what I mean? And I want to encourage everybody. I know if you can't contribute and you can't give, I understand that, because I'm on a fixed income. But, the Bible said be a cheerful giver. And whatever we give, we get 10 times more. God bless us. So I just want to, just encourage all our family, all our people. Just give, give please, family, start giving. You know what I mean? And I know some people can't because it might be, you know, too much for them right now because of the pandemic and everything else. It's giving back to you 3 and 4 and 5 times more. And I just want to encourage people as an elder. You know what I mean? It worked. It's been working my whole life after my divorce, and I had to raise my children. I didn't go to the county or anything else. I went to God. And he helped me because I gave out of my needs. You give according to your needs, the word of God says. And I gave not only financially, but physically too. This is what we got to practice more as a people doing. You know what I mean, brother?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And I want to encourage the family. You know, we got so many people like yourself, Major, that's doing, you know, this is a job, and you don't have to do this, their talk show, your radio. You don't have to do this. You know what I mean? You're doing it because you have a heart for your people. And I thank you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you brothers, and especially Grandmaster Jay, because when I first heard him, it was like a light came on. And he said he couldn't post on Facebook. Look, I went to calling black families and stuff and said, look, I posted to them and they posted back. We all went to posting on Facebook. We blew up Facebook with Grandmaster Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what we got to do. We got to learn to support each other. That's what make us get ahead when we're there. Because there's enough of us here in America to do this. There's enough of us here. You know, like Tyler Perry's on my Facebook. Do you know before he opened up his big production company and stuff, he was reaching out to black people, telling black people to help donate. A lot of people didn't know that because they didn't get that. But I was on it, and he's on my page, and I donated to him too. A lot of black people donated, so that's why he was able to get his production company together. You know. And so, you know, I just want to encourage the family. I'm not trying to, hurt anybody's feelings or be disrespectful. Out of love, I just want to encourage our people because I love our people. Like Grandmaster Jay said, I have a love affair with our people. Right. And it's time for us to love on ourselves. You know what I mean? Yes, it's time for us to love each other. It's time for that. You know, and that's all I wanted to say. And call in. Don't be afraid. Some people might think, they might be a little scared. Just call in and give a shout out and donate, please, donate because it's worth it. We need. It's time for us to rise up now. Major, that's all I wanted to say. I love you. I love your family. God bless everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Love you too, Malvina. Mother Malvina, you be safe and enjoy your rest of the evening.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye. I'm still separate calls. I see you. Khadijah, I know the type, boo. That's on me, I ain't perfect. I'm doing 3-4 things at one time. Khadijah said, you're doing great, Major. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I was getting a little water. I'm riding for the team. You already know. They call until they're going to keep me.
To accept, press 1.
Hi, this is Major TV. We live. Who's calling? Where you calling from? Who? Who is this?
TNT with Mike and Jazz.
Oh, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey,
good day. What's up?
Man. We know you working hard. We know you tired. We gonna call in, just say a few words real quick before you get out of here.
For y'all, man, for my people, I step all night. I don't care where I get water. We got a fire conversation.
We appreciate that. Well, I just wanted to say something real quick. First, I wanted to say, for one, shout out to all the family, everybody in the chat. Man, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to the elders that just called in that with a great word. We appreciate that. Man, y'all, and I just want to tell everybody who doesn't realize how much Grandmaster Jay has done. There would not be a lot of channels that we have right now if it wasn't for him. Our channel, our first video started because of him. He ignited something inside of our brother Major. He has ignited things inside of so many people. We wouldn't have even have been on YouTube if it wasn't for the things we have learned from Grandmaster Jay and what he's done. So people don't realize how strong and what he's done to a people. And I mean,
my thing is this: if they can raise $1 million for a man that went and murdered somebody at a Black Lives Matter convention, and then they can't even raise money for Grandmaster Jay, that's just ridiculous. One thing I can say about white people is when it comes to them, they don't care right or wrong, good or bad. They get in one accord and then they give. And they're gonna make sure they take care of their own. And we got to do the same thing. That's one thing we can follow suit with them. No matter what, we need to go ahead and support our people, especially Grandmaster Jay. And the last thing I wanted to say is I heard a couple people asking, why haven't these celebrities donated? And the reason why they haven't donated, we have to realize the celebrities are not for us. They are the downfall of our generation. The reason why they're in power, the reason why they have money is because they're trying to keep us asleep. They're trying to keep us dumb. They want to keep us buying Gucci. They want to keep us driving Maseratis, but they don't want us to do nothing for our community. That's why a lot of them aren't doing nothing for their community. So don't look to them celebrities to do nothing, because they're not. They're doing exactly what they are programmed to be here to do. So we just encourage everybody to donate to Grandmaster Jay, donate to Brother Major, because he is going out there as well. And we know he is humble. He's not going to ask. So we asking for him. We will say donate to our brother, because he is doing big things and inspiring people. He inspired us as well. So we love you, family, and we know you got to go to work in the morning. So
no, we all know. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm off the money. I'm good. I just, how I get. I'm good. I'm off. I'm gonna ride till I can't ride no more, man. Until they stop calling. When they stop calling, I'm gonna close the line. But I won't do it for the people, because I won't lie. I don't want to call a particular channel out, but he did another thing on Jay, right? And I can't let people keep talking bad about Jay. I'm not talking about nobody. And for giving power to their name, but I gotta keep it going, That people don't know I get motivated by the haters. The haters make me get on my stuff because they relentless. If they gonna be relentless, I'm gonna be relentless. Not talking about them, about pushing Jay name and pushing Jay the movement around Jay and our people, you know what I'm saying? So you good, you talk how long you want to talk, don't worry about me. I don't go work no Monday, you know what I'm saying?
And just, I got 2 days off. I can't believe it. Man, but we appreciate the family. Like, y'all have given us so much life. We appreciate it. Thank y'all to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's keep pushing for Grandmaster Jay and for the Black community, man. You got to do this for us. It's time for us to do this for us.
Right, man. Y'all beautiful. Y'all don't know. Please subscribe to TNT with Mike and Jad. They're a beautiful Black couple. Their content's is really out of the universe. I mean, they really talk about some pertinent issues that deal with Black love.
We love you, man.
Really, I'm serious. I'm proud of them. I just see how y'all grown and what y'all talk about. It'd be interesting, especially how y'all promote Black business. It's just so special. That's why I said I would like to do some things with y'all with Major TV to promote y'all more, because a lot of people just don't know about y'all no more than the fact that, y'all have a channel and y'all come through once in a while. But I would like to really, y'all can have one day out the week to come on here and talk about some real things and then promote y'all channel like a Cody doing.
Man, we appreciate you, bro. We here, man. Whatever you want to do, we are here, bro. And just to let everybody know, this man has given his time to us to help mentor us, not just about YouTube, but about everything. Our credit score done went up because of this man. Like, taking advice. So I just want y'all to know this is a brother to take the time out to speak to everybody, to answer all these emails, like the other the young lady said. You don't have to do this. You know what I mean? You don't have to do this. You can be doing something else. So we appreciate you, fam. We really do.
Hey, y'all know one thing, y'all motivate me. Y'all said I inspire y'all. It was such a good feeling, to just know that I'm touching souls out there, Black, beautiful souls, and you all are truly beautiful. And like I said, I don't care if I'm sleeping. I don't watch nobody else's video. I'm gonna watch their videos. I don't care if I'm sleeping or not. If they call me, we're gonna talk. Because I'm devoted towards Black love, man, Black growth, Black progress, Black unity, Black everything.
Man. We appreciate you, bro. All Black everything. And y'all just be one, be Black, and turn words into actions, like our brother Major say, man. We love you, family, and we hope somebody else, y'all call in. We keeping our brother up and at it right now.
Love y'all too. I hear your mic in the background, you dig? Look, Glass Knight the Pimps. He the pimp. Jazz said Glass Knight the Pimp. He in the background, the pimp, huh? Glass Knight the Pimp.
That That's a babe, man. But no, we love y'all and thank y'all to everybody that's come over to the channel and subscribe. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for the love, y'all.
Love you too. And y'all support TNT with Jazz and Mike. They have a channel on YouTube. They're growing. They're popping. They talk about a lot of interesting things. I really want everybody to support them. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Call whenever, you know.
All right. Good night, fam.
All right, good night. All right,
bye-bye.
That's my people that we can go all night. We talk sometime offline. We just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of people in the mentions that have numbers and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? That we can just talk and whatnot. Okay, another call. Let's roll.
To accept.
Hey, it's Major TV. You live? Who's calling? Where you calling from?
Yeah, do me a favor. Don't say it first. It's Black Black again. I just want to reiterate and kind of like expound on what the young lady was talking about when she talked about the entertainments. I had to do this one time. I'm just going to let people know in short. Yeah. And I'd say back in the 70s, okay, the silver marks, the gold marks. So these entertainers that all of a sudden say over the last maybe 40 years that seem to be in our eyes, that we like to watch what they do and everything like that, they are in the arena of the Roman Colosseum. They're down there they're the ones down there entertaining us. They're the ones killing the bulls. They're the ones that are slaughtering each other while we sit around and watch. Okay? So therefore, their money is controlled. Okay, their money is controlled. Just like, for the most part, every dollar has a serial number. Well, what we do with it is less than what they would do with it, because if they came out to do something with their dollars that the whole world can see, woe be unto them. And see, that money, for the most part, what we call money, what we all have as common people, it really ain't worth shit. Actually, what that is, that's a tag. Okay, we spend it, but we're enslaved by that money, by their principle, because the silver dollar, the gold dollar is gone. That meant something. Anybody who has one of those today, they got some money there. But what we're spending from day to day is not money. What that is a old principle right there. So we're just buying under this corporation. We are a corporation that is controlled by a corporate order. Okay, so the money that these entertainers have, they better not go out there and do anything big. That's the reason why most of them are where they're at. That's the reason why I say, like, your new hip hop artists, whatever, they think that they are they think they have become, but they have not become. They're under control. That's the reason why you got people dancing and twerking, guys twerking in front of the devil. They got shoes produced. They'll probably produce so many of them, but they got shoes produced with the devil's signature or blood on it and stuff like that. See, it's something that people don't feel. But if you from the old school, which most of the old school are actually blessed to know these things, they want us dead so that the younger people become more dumb. They're just something to eat for those above. Okay, and my sister, Mama Kali, she was on Dr. G's show. She gets deep. She's kind of like ice. Sometimes I toss it way out there and I have to come back. But if you can grip what we're talking about, the bless you be. But see, entertainers, forget it. They're food. Okay, they're food for demons. They're out there. And they're not going to spend no more than they're allowed to spend. Because the dollar, we don't own this fiat that they have. We don't own that. I'm going to talk to you about something sooner or later that's going to put you in a position to where you can own something, okay? But it took me a while to realize, because following the path that I follow is not impressive to many people. But I learned something. And what I've learned is not going to be impressive to people because they're taken away by a so-called dollar, which is fiat. Something is nothing. That if they close the system down today, and people felt promised, they felt promised by the dollar, they felt promised by the system, they would be the actual living dead that you see walking up and down the street that you have to take off, whether they're white or black, because number one, they didn't take heed. So, hey, it's all about the survival of the fittest. The fittest need to know. The fittest are elite. The fittest know what's going on, and they need to step up. And I'm going to step up and tell you one thing. Like I say, money ain't about nothing. Use it wisely, invest it wisely. That's all I'm going to say. Peace.
Peace, brother. Have a blessing. There was a caller coming on while I was on this line. Can you please call back? Sorry I couldn't answer. If I can't answer, just call back. The number is 770-852-0713. If you have something you want to say or call and ask a question, feel free. D. Marie said at Major TV, thank you for the positive channel to counteract all those negative ones out there. Sometimes that negativity try to invade your spirit, but again, with channels like this, we can keep fighting. Yes, we want positive vibrations, D. Marie, Ben, Rob. We want positive vibrations. We want to be able to have positive interaction, and we want to be able to grow. We want to grow as a family, and it starts by being positive first. Thank you for that comment. This is Major TV. You're live. Who's calling? Where you calling from?
This is Horace Allegory out of Atlanta, Georgia, man. How you doing tonight, bro?
How you doing, Horace? I'm good. I'm sorry about that. How you doing?
I just wanted to share this with you, man. You're a supporter like myself, and I just wanted to throw something out there to you, man. It's a harsh reality, and the harsh reality for us is military occupation. We are under military occupation by Europeans and the United States government. How can I say that? I was in Kentucky. You follow Jay just like I follow Jay. We saw videos of Jay talking with city officials in Kentucky. We saw him talking with different state officials to bring charges on behalf of Breonna Taylor. We also saw 2 formations in Kentucky. And then the state of Kentucky and the city of Louisville and the United States government have brought charges against the same man that was bringing a murder charge on behalf of Breonna Taylor. Let me say that again. The United States government, the state of Kentucky, and the city of Louisville have brought charges against the same man that they were working with to bring a murder case for Breonna Taylor. And so what we do as Black people, prisoners of war, is we act shocked when this government goes military on us. We can't pray our way out of this. We're not going to be able to march our way out of this. He's being done exactly like the Black Panthers were. They're making him a political prisoner. And the fact that no other Black media but you, bro, is even talking about what was done last year, it shows that the battle starts within first. Your Congressional Black Caucus, your preachers, everybody gets up. Black Lives Matter, Tamika Mallory, everybody gets up and takes credit for Breonna Taylor. But nobody wants to accept the reality that it was alpha males and females that pulled up and got a murder case going on her behalf. Feel me, bro?
I totally agree, Horace. That's why I was saying it's our job, though. Like one brother called, a young brother said, how we get people to see what we saying, how we get people to fall out. It's our job. Personally, I think our campaign is still poor. I think because we're not really uniting to really push it. We kind of waiting on Jay, but it's things we can do. Not no real major things, but just something to get attention. We know how powerful social media is. We should be using that. There's too many great minds that's behind you that's not really coming together and really focusing on how to get it out there. You gotta realize America wants Tamika Mallory out there. They want the L Sharptons out there, right? They want those who gonna reflect more of a positive image of what the of what they want the picture to look like from outsiders, right? As opposed to Jay being on militant and like we're not having this. This how it's gonna be or else, right? They don't want that kind of image, you know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, that's why I say these other gun clubs and militias that stepping in here talking about they about to do this and they about to do that and blah, blah, blah. They didn't water everything that's brought it down, right? And they're going a whole nother direction with it, you know? And I felt like there was things going on as far as people getting killed and violated, and they was not pulling up. There was no formation going on. They was not trying to talk to authorities or what have you. And that's been the biggest problem in the black community, right? Especially in the pro-black community, the black conscious community. We don't want to sit down and talk to officials. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to interact with them. We feel like it should be one kind of way, right? But here Jay come on the scene and tell you we can have it this way. And he's saying people are preaching about we need this, that, and other. When we do have it, you're finding fault or you're silent. And you know, people don't realize silence is complicit in every way. When you know there's a situation going on, or something going on your watch, you're not addressing it. If you're silent, like you are allowed to, brother, if you comment on this situation, that's a part of the movement. That's a part of the movement, not commenting at all. And they hear the slander in our own community. They see the hate, they see the Judas in the room. They don't do that, but I think we're guilty too. I'm only one charge. I wish we could network more and get them out there. Like I'm gonna tell you, for instance, one thing I know is I've been trying to do this for the last. It's been so hard to get on the Breakfast Club. I have never heard I watch the Breakfast Club every month. I have never heard nobody call the Breakfast Club about infect, about Grandmaster. Nobody never did this, right? I tried twice. I got through one time in Drummo, whatever the producer, Eddie, man, he had me on hold. I never got through. Nobody's calling Breakfast Club just to get his name out there, right? To get some kind of attention. Because believe it, I can say what you want about Charlamagne and God and DJ Envy and them. I'm gonna say Charlamagne and God. You know, he straddled the fence, but he leaned black most of the time. He's saying some real reckless shit about them white folks and racism and all that. Even though, you know, he with the Snow Bunny shit and all that, he be supporting the racial relation, whatever. But as for that blackness and what they're doing, this brother, none of us, I gotta say none of us, I don't think nobody called from the Infect Nation that's for supportive members that really should push it. There's too many platforms in pocket. Right now, Jail is on really doing this. With the exception of me and channels like me. And some of the channels like me, we kind of like they, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that, but I just feel like sometimes like people straddle the fence too. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like more got to be done. I try to do it. I'm a truck driver. I do a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I have to make time to do this. But we have to really get this brother's name out there. You know, we need to get the public his attention because the reason why they keep moving forward because they know there's no real push for this brother. You know what I'm saying? Other than within the circle of people that's really supporting him, strong supporters. Everybody else is supporting from a distance, not saying too much, or not supporting at all. So I think the blame should fall on us too. Because see, too many times we want to keep it in-house and try to do it in-house. No, sometimes we got to throw some stuff out there at them and let them know, hey, you know, so how we can get in our chat and say all this, that, and other. We got to be able to speak openly about what's going on like Jay was doing. Just like Jay openly addressed the police violence and what have you, how blacks was being socially numb and let them do this, that, and other. We taking pictures and videos to camera. We said, no, do something about it, right? Well, we supposed to be openly doing the same he's doing, addressing a lot of these platforms like the Breakfast Club that talk about the black in the community. I'm just sharing stuff. I know he had been on Roland Martin and all this stuff. I'm just saying though, you know, we have to find ways to get this brother out there and get some more backing, you know, from the black community particularly.
I agree with you, so I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Okay, so boom, Stone Mountain happened. I was there. Boom, Louisville happened. I was there, right?
Right.
And then what I'm saying to you is, as an alpha, I sat back and I watched Tariq Nasheed, Professor Black Truth, Black Authority, the Breakfast Club. I sat back and I said, wow, nobody's going to cover what we doing. So what I'm saying to you, bro, is those platforms are not for us.
Okay.
Because the word would have been got out. Think about it, bro. If Tariq Nasheed would have just paid a cameraman to go down there and do the footage with his following, the masses of us would have found out. Waiting on CNN and all those major news outlets. If you were there, you know, okay, white media not going to cover this. They're not going to show this image that everybody's not going to pray to get your knee off their neck. You follow me?
Wow.
So then you got to look at black media. Where was Roland Martin and his team? Where was Tariq Nasheed? Where was Black Authority? Where's Professor Black Truth? And so what I'm saying to you now, almost a year later, now that they've locked Jay up, took all his weapons, banned him from social media, what we have to realize is we're prisoners of war. That's an American historical fact that nobody black likes to talk about. Europeans are not from America. They were on slave ships as peasants and inmates in Europe. They were put on boats. They came over here. They established a government in July 4th, 1776. For 246 years we've been prisoners of war on our land. That's why we get nothing when it comes to politically, right? They just gave prisoners of war the right to vote in 1964. They said, we'll desegregate so your kids and my kids can swim in the same swimming pool. We can go to the same school, but we're not going to redistribute any resources. We're not going to give you back the industries that your ancestors made the inventions of. You understand? We created the heating and air conditioning system, the transmission, the telephone. Why we don't run those industries? Because you're prisoners of war. So boom, they give us the right to vote in the 60s. That's all you got as a prisoner of war. They let you participate in the government. They'll let you hold office, but you're not going to get any resources. So I'm going to ask you this question, bro. If an illegal citizen under Joe Biden has more rights than you, then what are you? Let me ask it again. If an illegal citizen has more rights than you, then what does that make you and your family under this government?
Look, let me be blunt about you. Let me just be blunt. We migrated across the whole world. Everywhere you see a human, it was black. It was black. Now everybody Africa wasn't dark skinned, right? Right? We know that, right? But this colorization thing, you have a lot of black Chinese you'll never see, a lot of black Mexicans you'll never see, or Latinos, right? They keep light-skinned people. A lot of people in the media from other countries other than white nations, right? You'll never see nobody black because it's a black country, right? And I said that we always been prisoners of war, regardless. That's the reason why when we ran them back, you know what I'm saying, to Europe, when Moors ran them back, you know what I'm saying, and the Dark Ages took place, they came back with vengeance. Everything just was cut off because Africa is the origin of civilization for everybody. No country can survive without eating out of Africa. None, you know what I'm saying? And I said to say this here, that the attitude that white people have is all about just controlling and dominating. It's about greed. The political prisons, I completely agree with you. But all that's by design. It's all by design, like all the stuff you see on Indians, they're giving them land and blah, blah. They did all the dirty work they want to do. That's like all the money, all different countries. They don't care if they invested in their own. That's like this country. They don't care that they don't pass law for us. They don't care if they don't do nothing for us because they already know that they really don't care anything about us. If we're not going to stand up, it's going to be what it is. Only thing I was just trying to say is I know nobody cares. But I'm just saying, though, we still should speak up and speak out. And that's what this YouTube channel is about. I don't even call them the people, nothing like that. I try to call it birth. I just want to see what they're talking about, right? But I totally agree with you on that. And Jay clearly a political prisoner or whatever, prisoner of war. All of us are, but he is really targeted because of what the movement he put together. But I just feel like this, man. That's why you and I are talking. That's why we have people in the chat to really make sense of all this. To really make sense of it, because you're dropping jewels, you're dropping some wisdom, man. And all I'm gonna say is this here. We gotta figure this out, man, because we at war, bro. We really at war. I say it all the time. We've been at war. We've been at war.
Let me share this with you. I just want to give. We all in the same boat, bro. So it's no big eyes and little U's because we realize we prisoners of war, right?
Right.
There's only one way out.
There's only one way out, bro. And that's what Jay brought out. He brought that reality out, that the only way you get the United States government to recognize the prisoners of war, aka black people, aka Negro, aka colored, aka Afro-American. Why are we the only group on planet Earth get reclassified every generation? Because we're prisoners of war. The only way we get some straightening is when we strap up and mask up and pull up. Why am I saying that, bro? We can't avoid it. We're in a time under this government right now that's the end result. And that's what we have to get real with. You got to teach these people how to treat us. Right now, the same day that the George Floyd verdict came down, they shot a man in North Carolina 40 times. They won't even release the video. Why am I bringing that up? You're prisoners of war. There is no law when it comes to you. They do what they want to do until you teach them otherwise. That's the harsh reality of this, bro. You got TC, bro. Let's take it back to high school. If somebody was taking your lunch every day in the classroom, and let's just say there was a bully in school, and he was known for coming in the cafeteria, taking everybody lunch. All it takes is one person to go upside their head with that tray and show everybody else he's not. That's where we are in the world time clock under this government. We are at a place where it's time to teach them how to treat us. Straight up, bro. You gotta teach them how to treat us and not be afraid. I got kids. Before I went out to Stone Mountain that day, I told my son, I said, son, remember what you see me. Remember this image that you see in me. Because there comes a time in your life, you got to stand as a man. That's where we at right now, bro. This on Generation X. These are kids. Everybody that's in their 20s, no disrespect to the elders. But my mom and my dad, they didn't, I'm born in the 70s. So we the first generation to be integrated in school with these people. You follow me? We probably about the same age. You with me? So
yeah, I'm a little older than you, but I'm older than you, but yeah.
Okay, so boom, I'm born in the 70s. You born in the 70s?
60s.
Okay, so boom, we the 70s babies, Generation X. We're labeled that for a reason. We're the experiment. We were the first kids to go to school with everybody. Now our kids are 20, and they're trying to roll this thing back, as Jay said, to the 60s. But here's the catch. Our parents never told us in detail how these people treated them like dogs. You had to drink out of a colored water fountain. You couldn't go to the dentist. You had to go to a veterinarian after hours. You got to go to the dog dentist to get your teeth pulled. They treated our parents like prisoners of war. And they're trying to relive that through Trump. Make America great again. Let's roll this thing back and let's treat these people the way that they did 60 years ago. Why am I saying that? If we don't stop it, bro, we're going to fall back into slavery. And slavery is not chains around your wrist and your ankles. Slavery is believing that one group of people are above the law and another group of people will be over oppressed by it. If you accept that mentally, you've already become a slave.
I totally agree. You see, you can't demand nothing. You can't expect nothing without demand. You know, you can't expect your oppressors to give you anything. You have to go take it. I speak about this not in detail, but when I go on my rants and I get really emotional and passionate, I talk like that. But I totally agree with you that if we can't get true justice, that's what we gotta. That's the route we gotta take. As we can see, true justice is nowhere foreseeable. But that was strong, Brother Horace. I mean, I can't put nothing on that, man. That was deep. Everybody in the chat definitely agree with you. You know what I'm saying? And they love how you had came off talking like that. And I'm gonna just say this, brother. You know the way, you know the plan. Only thing we gotta do is get behind G and put it together and be on code on one of the calls, you know.
So let me ask you one question, bro, and I appreciate you taking the call. Let me ask you a question. What happens when the United States government does what it's done to everybody who's tried to stand up for prisoners of war?
What happens if the United States government gives him life, like they did the Black Panthers? I'm just asking that question so that us in this chat and on this line that know what time it is, what are we willing to do about it?
You want me to? You want me to get gangster with you?
Let me give an example.
You want to get gangster? I can answer that. I can answer that. You want me to get gangster with it?
Let me give you one example before you give me your example. Think about what the Mexicans did last year when they got that big drug dealer. When they sent the police to go get that big drug dealer in Mexico, what did his militia do? They turned up, and what did they do? They let him go. So I'm just throwing that out there to us. Go ahead and tell me what you think. Right. I'm just throwing it out, bro.
That happened on American soil. What you talking about? With Asada Shakur, the Black liberation when broke out of prison, bro. And why she in Cuba. That shit happened before now. They got gangster over here. We got Asada Shakur from out of prison, broke out of prison. I know you know about Asada Shakur's story. I got a book right here. They broke out of prison, bro. She was part of the Black Liberation Army, extension of the Black Panther when they were splitting up, you know. They broke out of prison. Right now, last year FBI rules the number one on the number one list FBI most wanted. Asada Shakur. She was charged with, like, I think they was killed a couple, had shot at police, that led to kill some police. They lied, they broke out of prison. I read this book years ago, though. I read this book when I was like in my 20s and stuff like that. So this happened in real life, you know what I'm saying? They went got her and they shipped out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, man, I know where you was going at with that. You know, I'm just letting you know, I know you was going with that, you know. And I wanted to make mention about this.
On the table.
Huh?
That's all I was saying to you, bro. We have to keep that option on the table because when we look at our history pattern, they've always done this. Martin Luther King tried the nonviolent route. They blew his brains out and promoted everybody around him into their government. Malcolm X tried to stand up for us. They got our own to kill.
Brother Harris, we can't talk like on a national platform. Like we can't be in the universe talking like this. This got to be something also. Like, yeah.
I got you. So what I was saying was we have to look at the worst case scenario, which is what if they try to railroad him? What are we prepared to do as a group of people? Are we going to go through another 60 years of living in the glory days like we do with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King? Or are we going to stand up and say, you know what, this whole case is ridiculous because he's got Instagram videos talking with y'all. Them people marched for over 100 days in Louisville before the alpha males and females pulled up to even get a case going. How are we going to sit? I'm just asking a question, bro, to everybody on the chat and you. What are we willing to do if they railroad him? That's my question, dog.
Brother, the problem with your question is you have their freaking organization and structure, and you have to know how to move without running your mouth. It's just eye contact. It's certain things you do. It's not something you talk about. That's why you have to have a core of people. When I was younger on Desire Housing Project, we had a core. We had how we communicated and did things, right? We know everything is just all like your phones can be cut off and they can still hear you. TV cut off, they can still see you. There's all kind of crazy stuff going on, right? Eric Snow exposed how Bush and them started a large, massive surveillance of observing and watching citizens, right? He exposed how Verizon, Facebook, all of us get our information up, right? And so much information that we've done the social media stuff we do, we put stuff out there, how you can really find out what's going on. We just have to, first we have to have structure. As long as we divide, as long as we on this back and forth, you only need a few good men, few good women. You don't need a whole lot of people for a movement to take off. Like Jay started by himself, according to people talking about when he went out to the Brownsville, Georgia, and look how big he got, right? Of course, we know he got sloppy and what have you, but to make a long story short, it have to be organized and structured. You know what I'm saying? Like when these brothers had them attacks on the police officers, it's got mad grab guns, kill police and bad roads in Dallas. It was never something structured, but I don't knock it, I don't criticize, even though the media condemned them and call them monsters and all of that and other. We know what it was. It was sick and tired of seeing black people get killed. But it's a thing you don't communicate. You're supposed to have a core people around you that's willing to go all the way. I'm just being
real. You already know.
I'm something. I got homeboy that grew up right now in New Orleans, right? You heard me? Homeboy right grew up right now. We all on code, but it's street stuff though. We on code that. Nobody can't just talk bad about me to them and vice versa. Nobody can talk bad. It's just how we are, right? And then if we need help, we owe heads now. We come out in the water. That's just a rule of thumb we got with each other. You know what I'm saying? A phone call or what have you. So my thing is that's how I gotta be. You know, a lot of time, you know, when we say people say I still cold, that's something you don't let even sing your sport already know. When you know about self, you know about the wicked system, and you know what's really going on. You know it's a war zone. Like when you go in the system, right? It's life or death when you're in prison. It's life or death. You know what I'm saying? People, freedom is last, right? It's really surviving. The same way out here. We gotta think about it's life or death out here. You got people dying. They're not even 9-foot soldiers. They're dying just because they're black. But it's something that we have to actually have already structured and understand. You don't have to say it. You're supposed to already know it. Like, I'm on go behind certain things regardless. I don't know what it is. I can't speak about it. I'm on go on certain things. I'm going to just say it like that. And we all have to have that mindset.
Yeah, no, we ain't going to elaborate, but I'm just going, bro, just trust. In Atlanta, we organize, bro, and just know, and everybody on this line just know, we out here, and the media ain't gonna never talk. We sick of it, and it's inevitable. It gotta go down. We gotta teach these people how to treat us. One love, bro.
One love, bro. Thank you for the phone on call, Horace. Have a blessing.
Yes, sir.
Please. Shalom, family. Appreciate the call. You just have to know how to talk in code when you gotta know how to move. You know what I'm saying? The brother had a powerful message. He understood what I was saying, what was going on. And see, y'all, like I told you, a lot of times you don't have to even use the code thing, right? It's good to inform people, but if you know what's going on, it's just something that's in you. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give y'all some game, right? I'm about to drop jewels to you. I'm about to really give it to you. When it's in you, it's in you. When it's not, it's not. I hate to say it. Everybody's not a man, everybody's not a woman. And everybody's not gonna be just be black. It gotta be in you. It gotta be something. You sleep, you eat, you walk around, you talk. That's who you are. That's your makeup, right? You don't got that weak shit in you. You don't got that job stuff in you. You don't got that BS in you. I've been on course since I was a kid. When I was in that street life, heavy. As I got older, it transcended what some of that street stuff still apply to me right now. Like all that snitching and all that, that ain't me. Getting punked, that ain't me. You feel me? If I rock with you, if I really rock with you, I'm all the way out there with you. Now, if I don't rock with you, you're on your own. I hate to say it. You know, and that's just major, right? But we all should live, we should all have a self-constitution. We should all have some kind of self-pride, self-love, and racial loyalty. That we understand the do's and don'ts. We have a decent moral system. We understand how to treat each other. Well, we understand it's 80% attitude and everything else. But like I said, it's a war out here. But it's more of a cold war because it's like I said, cold war because we getting killed. We just not killing them. You feel me? We have to watch what we say. We gotta know how to maneuver. We have to know how to use eye contact. We have to know certain violence. We have to know how to communicate. I'm not talking about the Mason stuff. It's just something like I'm gonna just say it like this. I go call people I grew up with that we close. And we on call with each other on some other stuff, but we real with each other. That's how we gotta be out here. This community, we gotta be the same way. But everything the brother was talking about, I totally agree. You get nothing without demand. You can't expect your oppressor to give you anything. People criticize all the things we got. They criticize the non-violent protests and what have you. People got their head bust. People got beat up and all this, that, and other. The privileges that we enjoying, the rights we enjoy, which we know they constantly stepped on and violated. At one time, blacks could enjoy it like they enjoy life and do what they're doing. It was with a cost. So this wasn't free. People laid their life down. It just wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we gotta pick up the mantle, keep doing what we're doing. The problem, we sit there and complain, bitch, and whine. They're doing something about it. Jay did something about it. That's why we all in the chat right now talking about it, because at this point in our life right now, there's no need to be scratching our head wondering. There's no need to be second guessing. There's no need to really be fussing. There's no need for us division. It just don't make any sense overall, right? But this brother, Horace, he really was on point. He really shared some real strong commentary about what we dealing with. Choices we gotta make if we want to make it better for our kids, their kids, so forth, so on. Anybody else want to call? 3 hours a game, y'all. We 3 hours a game. About to wind on down now. Y'all been beautiful tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate all my super chats. Appreciate the donation. Got a donation tonight. Appreciate that. Call it donation. Appreciate that. And this sister, she been coming strong. She support me like crazy. I appreciate her. I want to Ernestine Walker. I want to appreciate her donation to Cash App. Ernestine Walker, she donated. I was yesterday, donated again, and she donated for supporting Jay and also for the trip I'm going to take. I want to really tell her thank you. I want to thank everybody in the super chat that can holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Super stickers and what have you. I want to thank everybody that's viewing. Y'all like, y'all share, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the notification button. I'm dropping content, doing lives oftenly. This channel is nothing without all of you participating. And that's from the bottom of my heart. And I really appreciate everything that you've been doing in reference to the comments, especially the phone calls. I appreciate the phone call. The phone calls definitely was something that I appreciate, you know. I want us to be able to communicate. I want us to be able to talk about this. There's nothing wrong if we disagree. There's nothing wrong if someone don't understand something. That's why we as a group should help that person understand what's being said, what's being discussed, what they need to know. This is a job for each one of us if we love our people. And that's to hold their hands sometimes, to give them a hug, to show them the way, to help them. Especially when we know they're trying, especially when we know they need the help. We know we're the underdog in the fight. We know that everything we do, we're being judged by whether it's good or bad. Everything we do, we're being scrutinized, even by our own people. And to the point where you're so busy trying to do something right that you're going to focus on all the wrong things. Because, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with self-improvement. But you got to be able to work on you and as well as contribute to the movement. You got to multitask this thing. You can't be one-sided in your thinking. I do believe in getting self together, but in this urgent matter we deal with our community, we're working on self and plus reaching out in the community. Jay need our help. We need to donate. We need to go pull up at the courthouse. We can't put the courthouse. Email, call, write letters, share the donation link. This is a real movement, y'all. This is not no joke. You go on YouTube, you see people actually still talking about Jay in a negative way, denouncing this brother, knowing this brother have criminally filed charges against him, fair and state, and there's no respect. How can anyone call himself a man? I don't get that, you know. But look, this is Major TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the donations, the super chat, stickers, everything. Please continue to contribute to the channel whichever way you can. This channel is nothing without you all. Y'all stay focused, stay on cool, and just be black. Peace.